WJBW is made possible by sausage. Stick one in your mouth.
I hear a little bit of feedback in the mic.
These charges are not mine.
Today's episode of the JB Webb Show is sponsored by Ashtray.
Maybe embellishing.
All right, I'm walking down the street now. I'm walking live here on the street. I'm going to see who I can find.
I need to hear the tambourine.
Do you want me to do the JB Webb Show? Oh, I spit on you.
You are not part of the conversation.
Do you? Do you really?
Thank you for holding, JB.
I'm listening.
Thank you for holding, JB.
Definitely a day job I don't complain about.
Gotta find out what's going on, what you're doing, what you're intending to do.
Love Shack, baby!
Juggernaut of rock action.
My baby understands that cigarettes are dangerous. The child reads avidly, backwards, in every language.
WJBW.
The electronics is so predominant that people would really prefer that.
Yeah. Making it happen. Hella fine. Doing it to it. Landing the motherships. Setting them off, letting them go, opening the gates. Yeah. We were doing it.
WJBW, Orlando, Florida. The first quasi-radio web show.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Welcome back. Hey.
Was that Cole?
Ladies and gentlemen. That was Mr.
Anthony
Cole.
Cole.
That was you like the contributional Mr.
That's good.
Battle. Welcome back to WJBW, the JB Webb Show, transformed, resurrected into WJBW, the addition of Mr. Jerry Johnson. This season has been one hell of a season, and I must say, I want to give a huge congratulations to my pal over there. Everything he's touching is turning to gold. The Midas touching. It's just fantastic. You do the work you do over there. Now you feel like crap? Are you going on strike? What's going on?
Yeah,
you going to the bathroom?
Why
What are you
bring
doing
up
over
bullshit,
there?
man?
What?
Just makes me think of taking a dump.
You're taking a dump.
Not really, but
No.
thanks for the hand clap.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, some people are into that. I know there's a website.
Yeah.
There is a website.
There is a
for that.
website for pretty much anything you're into, but WJBWnetworks.com is the website you can go to if you're into us and you're into what we're doing because we're into you. That's basically how it works. It's a simple math equation. You are the show, so fucking call us and participate. And people are doing it. It's fantastic. I'm so excited to talk about DJ Keoki that's calling in about. We're going to get a call to him actually at about 8 o'clock tonight.
And if we don't, we'll call him
prior to that. Yeah, we're gonna get the call to him somehow.
That's right.
Yeah, we're gonna magically make that happen. And before that, though, we're doing a reconnect with a local legend interview we did in season 1 of the show, all the way back when there was Blip TV was even relevant. And anyway, it's Chris Domingo, our friend, local legend, audio engineer and all-around great producer, and he's doing something now, Nueva Deep, and he's got some cool stuff going on, some cool collaboration. So we're going to kind of do a checkup like we did with everybody else that we kind of checked in and called in. So how you been, man? Southern Fried Sunday? Dude,
that was great.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, man.
Did you eat a lot of meat candy? Did you get a lot of meat candy in your mouth?
Really, really. Michael went above and beyond for real.
Yeah, well, so I want to escalate getting Will's Pub, and we'll just do it until we work something out for something. But
as a sponsor,
willspub.org. I'm going to start saying that. You want to write that up?
Yeah, willspub.org.
We'll write it up there. I don't know where the pen is. One of these is permanent marker, so that's the trick. It's dry erase and permanent. I think this is the right one. But anyway, willspub.org. Check that out. Welcome back, man. This has been a crazy show. I think that the last time I can remember feeling so horrible was just on Sunday myself. I did not get to go to Southern Fried Sunday. I had a massive stomach infraction of some kind, and it was painful. Oh, so horrible. It was so horrible. Anyway, I don't suggest it. Don't get the stomach pains if you're out there. I gotta hold on. Wait, let me play some damn music. We'll be right back. We're totally unorganized. Oh, hold on. He's trying to help. Thank you, sir. Totally unorganized. Listen to this.
Whether it's tobacco, alcohol, over-the-counter, or prescription drugs. Nobody's ever died from ODing on marijuana. You can't say that about aspirin. Why is it still illegal? Because not enough of the people like us stand up and demand that it be recognized.
Yeah, stand up. Yeah, yeah, light it up, smoke it. Light it up, smoke it. Light it up, smoke it. Light it up. Yeah, U.S. to Europe, dog. Yo, I'm like a war genius dropping signs for a living. So catch me in my dungeon mixing chemicals with treason. I got the remedy, better yet the main ingredient to stop your workforce. Cause to me it's disobedient, I mean this. I'm no joke, I got it to a science. Lyrically I'm here to tell brothers stop trying. The ill motivator, hear me now and see me later. Strictly staying underground, that's how I make my meal paper. Check my method capabilities, turn you into oddities. You're faking Jack's cat, so to me it's just an enemy. Boy, I stay high without the negative charge. Keep my skills elevated while you biting my bars. Oh yeah, I'll leave you something that your crew can feel. Kamikaze and Mastodon, better guard your grill. Better guard your grill. Better guard your grill. Better guard your grill. So who you think you fooling? I'm plug pulling no cats, fake jacks, talking about y'all selling my wax. Ain't no side speaking, I bring it straight to your face. Kid, wait, you're weak, so I'ma take all that weight. Every time I see you got a new deal emerging. Who is it this time? Mercury or maybe London? Yo, I had it up in here with y'all showing your ass. That's why you will last, my crew will surely surpass. Keep it to myself for wealth, I hold the ghetto Grammy. When I'm in your town, cool out, I feel my jammy. I'm the indicate, relate, my 388. I take it back like my nib, straight digging in your crates. Yeah, straight digging in your crates. Straight digging in your crates.
Yes, I was beginning to ask you before the break about your involvement with marijuana reform laws and what the reception you get around the country when you are involved in the efforts. And some states obviously are changing, but it's been a slow change over the decades now to get the country to reform its marijuana laws.
Well, yeah, and there's several states that already legalized for medicinal purposes. 12 states, I think, already. And so I think it's a matter of time. It's a matter of education, a matter of people finding out really what cannabis, marijuana is, what it's for, why it grows out of the ground, why it's prescribed as one of the greatest stress medicines on the planet. So there's a lot of things people are learning about it. I think that's why it's becoming more and more acceptable around the world.
Little original music there from Kazi. It's always some great stuff. We do a couple of productions out of here. The Circadian Cast is another original music, is another podcast. It's an original music podcast, and you can send us your music if you'd like. Send a couple MP3s to original music submission at WJBWnetworks.com. You can also send us to a safe download site, and we will... Oh, I got to turn that down. Yeah, the house speaker. Forgot that.
Yeah.
I tell you, it sounds like... I was like, why? Caller, turn down your fucking house speaker. Caller, turn it down. Anyway, the Circadian Cast. So send us your music. We'll play it. We'll use it here. We'll use it there. We've got an edition of the show, Famous DJ Edition. And in, I guess, any industry, the words that people use to describe it, like a DJ, right? 1950s. Hey, this is Wolfman Jack. Remember that guy? He was like, that's people. Hey, man, certain age Jack. Group think DJ, right? And their whole connotation of the word is completely different than you or I, for example.
You're really bringing up some old shit, man. People, I don't think really they think that way anymore.
School,
I think
hip-hop.
maybe. How old are you again?
Turn left or turn right?
Turn left and then turn right.
What?
You got to.
I'm your age. I'm the same age as you.
Oh well, then. Why don't we play some Wolfman Jack?
Let's do it. Wolfman Jack. He was a badass.
He was.
I mean, that's an over dramatization and a bad one at that.
Yeah.
Of Wolfman Jack.
I think of
I'd like to. Let's look him up. Can I look him up safely?
I think he's dead.
Crashing? Yeah, of course he's dead. But
yeah,
come on.
So him and Casey Kasem.
Casey Kasem.
Yeah, it's
whatever.
That's what I think of when I think of DJs.
Yeah, is that what you think of?
That
not like DJ Keoki or Chris Domingo or Kimball Collins. Kimball Collins. Hey, he was on WJBW. I did not know that. Wolfman Jack. Oh, you want to hear a little? I guess we could play a little clip. You want to hear a little bit of who we heard growing up? This guy was everywhere. He was fantastic. That's a commercial, and we're gonna.
We don't need any of that.
Bring the volume down on that, and then play.
Then you can play the Casey Kasem freaking out.
Yeah, I can skip it in 3, 2, 1. Skip.
Hey, now.
Wait. See, but damn.
No, man, I'm not the Wolfman.
This is him on American Graffiti.
Wait a minute.
Exit full.
Yeah.
It went all full screen on me. That freaked me the hell out. Anyway, there you go. So you're not really getting anything at all.
Yeah, that was great.
It was horrible.
It sounded just like Wolfman.
Let's go to Wikipedia. More reliable. YouTube can be dangerous. Robert Weston Smith, known as Wolfman Jack, January 21st, 1938 through July 1st, 1995, was a gravelly-voiced American disc jockey, famous in the 60s and the 70s. So that's a good little overcap of.
He would definitely jock those discs.
He was so gravelly voice. His voice was so how that must be so painful. Just
kind of if you break it down, disc jockey. I mean,
yeah,
it is kind of.
Well, yeah, that's what you were doing back in the day. Was that a disc to the disc jockey?
I don't.
You're just jockeying those discs.
Jockeying those discs.
What would they call that? That soda jerk. They would call him. Remember?
Oh,
soda jerk. You were like a soda jerk. So we're getting the calls from the Archie and Jughead crowd. Like you're losing the young prey. You're losing the youth. You're losing it every day.
They're gone.
It's just how time works.
Yep.
There's no excuse.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
What are you talking about? Is this distracting you? Is this
no, not at all.
TV on like a damn begging strip for a dog or something? Is like you're just over there going, I'm a waffle TV.
There's a channel for
I could
that.
turn the gay porn off. Is that making you uncomfortable? Is that?
Oh my God! Oh, dude, you got a tissue? Come on.
Everybody's laughing at you for sneezing.
Give me that.
Use your shirt.
Oh, dude.
This is not. You have to go in the bathroom. You want to excuse yourself? Yes.
Okay.
All right. Excuse yourself and go to the bathroom. I'll meander here. I got my buddy Chris Domingo, who's a great guy. He's got a great background in audio engineering. He got a Grammy nod.
Yeah.
I forget exactly when that was, in the 2000s or something. He was working on a production. Anyway, so
for what? Do you know?
Why do I want to say something Sealish? I think Sealish. Why? He'll give us the details, but he's supposed to be calling in at 7:30, and of course the phone number here is 407-379-9529, and you're just hanging out. Wait, are we? I forgot how I color coded. I got a lot of
those tiny little hands that make my cock look so big. That's what I'm thinking. Take a couple pictures.
Hello?
Oh, who's this?
Hi, who's that?
This is JB Webb. Who's calling in?
This is Big Time.
What?
Yep, I'm Big
Hey, welcome. Hold on here. Hold on, welcome.
What's up, man?
How you doing? It is Mr. Domingo. Welcome to WJBW. How you doing, bud? Thanks for calling.
Good, bro. How you doing?
Doing great. You're live on air. We got Jerry Johnson in studio.
What's up? What's up?
And we were.
What up, Jerry?
How you doing, man?
We were talking a little.
Chilling, man.
Hey, are you still in the Keys?
No, dude. I just got back, but I'm burnt from head to toe, man.
Oh man, that's a good time down there, though.
Yeah,
it was super cool. That was actually my first time down there. It was pretty awesome.
Let me ask you this: you posted actually, I don't think you did post it, but I actually went to the page of the wine on Duval that you were hanging out.
Yeah,
and there was
we were down there, and I didn't know there was a naked bar until I got back.
Oh, dude, you didn't miss anything with that naked bar. I've been there.
I know, there's like 80-year-old dudes like walking up to you.
Exactly.
You didn't want to see that. What's the matter with you?
No, shit. Oh, wait. We're live. I can cuss, right?
Yeah. You can say whatever the No, don't fucking cuss, remember? That's the big thing. Don't fucking cuss. Oh, my God. Shit, what's wrong with you? You can say whatever you please. But the thing I think is so cool about you, man, you have got you are literally a Renaissance man. And now I'll share this. You fly. You have your pilot's license. You are a master audio engineer. You've had a Grammy nom. So I want to find out. Okay, that's kind of a recap. When we were I think it was the first season we did your interview, and that was like, what was that? 2010. So I mean, that's been a long time.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
That's been a long time. So catch us up. What have you been getting into? What have you been doing besides the aforementioned items? I want to talk about the Nueva Deep.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Well, the piloting thing actually took up a lot of time, but it was well worth it. So I'm literally just about to become a flight trainer, which is awesome.
Oh wow! How long? How long did it
took me it took me kind of long because work, studio, whatever. It took me like 2.5 years, but it's solid now, man. So I'm almost done, man.
So do they compute?
Awesome.
Don't they compute that into hours? How many flight hours or how many flight hours? For the final flight hours to become a trainer now is 150 total, but there's a lot of other shit that goes on in between it. Like, it just doesn't happen overnight. It's a lot of work, weather, everything. It's a lot, it's a lot of work. But well worth it once you're flying that plane above the clouds and alone, dude. It is mind blowing. Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I grew up with my dad flying. He was a mechanic and a pilot, and so that's being up in the clouds is amazing. So what up in the cloud? You've been doing some collaborations and stuff. Give us some flavor. Oh, here you go, buddy. Give us some flavor around
dude,
what you're doing now.
The Misty thing. If you read the Nueva Deep interview that came out, I kind of described what I was doing because, I've been in the studio mastering forever for the last 3 years, forever and ever and ever, and that's cool. But I'd write a tune here or there for the Nueva. But I did a track with Misty 5 years ago before she went back to Sony, and she was actually writing for Sony and Crucial Keys. I don't know if you know who that is. It's actually Alicia Keys' company. And she was writing for them, and the track just didn't come to surface, man. I had a lot of shit going on. And then it kind of got scrapped. And then I saw her 6 months ago back in Orlando, and I was like, oh, shit. I was like, well, you ready to do a track? And she was like, absolutely. And she was concerned because she is a pop vocalist straight up, but she's an amazing pop vocalist. And I said, you know what? I really don't give a shit. I said, I'm going to write something, and we'll figure it out. You know what I mean? So we did. And of course, also in the interview, I wanted to do something completely different. It was taking a risk, too, because you know how everyone is now. They're so, it's got to be underground. It's got to be deep. Look, dude, I was doing deep house underground before half of these people were born. So I don't want to hear anyone say you don't do underground because I've been doing it for 20 years. I don't give a shit anymore.
Right.
I want to write songs again.
Okay.
And
you're doing that.
And bass lines. And that was kind of the goal with Misty is I wanted to write new songs. Let all the remixers do all the fucking deep shit. I just wanted to write good songs. And it actually is going way bigger than we thought it was going to go. So we're very happy about that.
That's cool. Very cool.
So and the product, the end product, what's the track that people look for? Because it's fantastic. Or can I just play it right now? Will I get in trouble? Can I play it right now?
It's called Say. And what I did, man, is I did the vocal version, which is obviously somewhat mainstream, and then I did a dub version, which is completely awesome. And the dub version is all piano. Which is awesome because that's what I'm best at. That's what I like to do. and then we did an acoustic version too. So we kind of did it old school. Like, remember when you used to buy vinyl, they'd have a dub, an original, and an acapella, and some bonus beats. That's exactly what we did.
I like it. You sliced it up a few different kind of ways. You kind of you served like a chef would, duck 3 ways, if you will. Anyway,
weird analogy, but that's
I don't know. I forget what my damn things are. I forget what my buttons are. Hold on. Oh,
you ain't got no.
There you go. Yeah.
Come on, you ain't got no fucking chicken sound effects and shit. Come on.
No,
man.
I don't want no chicken sound effects.
Whatever, dude.
That's not what I do.
Yeah. There you go.
Let's get some other kind of music over here.
I play brand new classic rock and roll.
The revolution.
Oh my God, dude. What are you doing over there?
Oh, hell yeah. The revolution has begun. We're on the line with Chris Domingo.
What?
You can't believe it. It's called again, local legend. Welcome, buddy. How you doing? Have we had a conversation yet? This is the first conversation. Now we're going live on the air.
Oh, yeah. So
now we're going live, Chris.
You ready, Chris?
You ready?
Wait, we missed that whole thing.
Hold on. Are you ready? Yeah,
we go.
We got to go back into the cadence now.
Way to
we're going
go.
to have to wait for another
JB fucks up again.
Fucking Royal Jelly commercial. God, those Royal
Should have heard last week's show.
Royal Jelly commercials. All right,
because no one else did. Because it never got posted.
Don't listen to it. All right,
Just kidding.
No, we've been.
We're live now.
Wait, are we live, Jerry?
We were live
Jerry,
before.
Are we live?
We're just fucking.
You didn't let it go on too long. We were almost. We were trying to mess with it.
Yeah, we're just.
Anyway, we're pranking people. We're pranking our friends.
3,
anyway,
2, 1,
and we're going now.
Okay.
Chris Domingo live on the air. First time talking with him.
Chris, what's going on, buddy?
I think he's a DJ pilot. He spins radio records in the air. Hi, Chris. Welcome to the show.
Welcome. For the third time. Yeah, well, thanks for having me back, JB Webb.
I mean, it's been 5 years. 2010. What episode was that? Like episode 14, I think.
17 or something.
17.
Episode 1. I did it in your bedroom.
No, we didn't get that. We didn't get to publish that though. That's no.
Funny.
Anyway, so yeah, man, you rock solid. You've got. So we were talking about the Grammy nom thing, and was Seal involved? Why do I think all that is together? Is my mind working?
Yeah, I asked,
okay?
why do you get nom for?
Yeah.
No, you're right. That was actually Bill Hamill's thing, and I did all the time production on the remixes, and of course, whenever you do, a mix like that, everyone involved gets the Grammy nomination. And there was actually a weird controversy over that thing.
Really?
Because someone said that originally it wasn't my version that I worked on that got submitted, and then I was like, okay, no, it's the exact version that I worked on, so yes, I do get the nomination, and fuck you.
Yeah.
So,
okay. What the hell?
So it was, and then of course there was just a lot of controversy over the thing, but all in all, like I told you back then, it really did escalate my engineering work, and that really got me heavier into the engineering side of things, which is great. I do thank Bill Hamill for that. I don't know where the hell he is. I haven't talked to the dude in like 10, 15 years, but whatever. I mean, and then there was another controversy nomination that happened with some. Anyway, whatever. But yeah, that was a long time ago. So
that was weird.
Talk about some new shit.
Did you hear how he got drowned out on Sony? Like if that was accidental or on purpose? So it was weird. It was cool. Anyway,
about what?
No, never mind. I was talking to Jerry about how when your call came in, you said Sony, and you couldn't hear the word Sony. And so, anyway,
I thought you were talking about the time Sony ripped me off.
No. See, that's the Sony sore spot. We're not going to go there. We're not going to go there, my friend. No, we're not going to go there.
Just know that Sony stands for when are we going to get paid? Sooner, only not yet.
Sony is the go out and get yourself a Walkman. The show is sponsored by the Walkman. Remember that damn thing? Had a cassette, and you thought you were so cool.
That was the beginning.
That was the beginning.
Now they're more PlayStation.
I like cassettes, though.
Yeah.
You still make cassettes? You still mess with cassettes and stuff?
Yeah.
Do you really?
No, I have a little box.
Okay, I was wondering. I was like, wait a second.
I'm
Indiana Jones.
I just finished this reel-to-reel mix. That's pretty awesome.
I'm gonna ship it out. I got to duplicate.
I'm gonna play it in my car.
So I have a question for you, since you're not really interviewing me. So.
Oh no, we're just hanging with you. Oh wow, yes sir, yes. Please go right ahead with it.
What the hell's going on with Keoki thing? Is he coming on?
He's
we'll be calling him later.
We're gonna call him after you at about 8:00.
Yep.
And
it'd be awesome if we can three-way, because I have a really funny story of the last time that I ever played with Keoki in Cancun. It was freaking hilarious.
Okay,
man.
so let's talk
about
it.
In Cancun. more than a half hour before Keoki got in a fight.
Oh, really?
Really? Oh, jeez.
Not lying. I turned around. We all got out of the cabs, and I turned around, and Keoki's on the ground bleeding. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man?
God.
Classic.
Was he able to perform later on that night?
Yeah, well, it was the next day, actually. And the funny story didn't even end there. The funny story was they had brought like 40 DJs, and they booked all these 5-star rooms for like 20, 30 people, and then they lost all their money, and then the promoters left, and the hotel wanted their money, so I called all the DJs, and I was like, hey, we all need to meet out back because we got to run out of this hotel. Fucking crazy, dude.
Wow.
Well, true story. Fucking true story, man. Then, of course, no one can find Keoki. He disappeared on the face of the planet. So.
Right.
Pretty funny.
Yeah.
All right, next question.
So did you? Yeah. Next question. Oh, from you or for me?
No, you you're interviewing me, aren't you?
Yes. We're just reconnecting with you. You're such a badass. You're such a badass. You're such a badass engineer, man. You really. When I last week was having a studio problem, Jerry looked at me like my whole microphone took a dump, and but it was you know what it was? It was the damn headphone splitter thing that I had. I didn't have it. You gotta sometimes finagle that thing in a little bit better so that your sound doesn't pop out. So anyway,
it was professionalism at its best.
Yeah. So will you ever come in here and give me free lessons? No, I'm just kidding. I want to learn to fly a plane and board, audio board.
Yeah, that's just going to cost you a lot of money.
Yeah. So are you serious about the pilot thing? You want to do that? You want to be an instructor one day?
Dude, I'm already in it, man. I already paid for my shit. I'm already in there, dude. I'm like 40 hours away from instructor license. So.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
Yeah, man. Flying has definitely become my second passion. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, there's no. When I follow you on Facebook, and what's the best site? I think you have a site up that's really good. I forget what the domain is, though. Give us that site, Chris. There's
the DJ Chris Domingo at Facebook, /Facebook.com. Then there's Chris Domingo /SoundCloud.com. SoundCloud, whatever. Those are the two best ones, really. And then I have the mastering site, obviously, which is DomingoAudio.com.
That's the one, yeah, DomingoAudio.
Domingo Audio.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about, because that really is a good kind of laser focus into your true capabilities. You've done movies, you've done different work ranging far from the whole world of dance production and underground house kind of thing, but where do you what else do you got? What do you have on your checklist now? What kind of things do you want to get into? I mean, withstanding the instructor stuff, more engineering work. Last we spoke with you kind of like this. It was 5 years ago, and you wanted to do more engineering work, which now you just told us earlier you're doing more kind of
writing songs,
slicing and dicing and writing stuff, actually creating.
Well, with the Domingo Audio thing, the mastering thing really blew up in my face. It got better and better and better and better. It's now become a real solid company, which is great. And then, but the music side of it, like I said, when I collaborated with Miss T, I really wanted to start writing songs again. I didn't, I've been in the house music scene so long, and I can only take so much of the same shit, and everyone sounds like each other, and I'm over it. And I'm 43 now. I don't give a shit. So I'm a musician through and through, and I'm going to write songs like we did for the Nueva song, the Say track, and let the remixers do all their work. All the newbies can go there, do their beats and bass lines. But if you can write a brilliant song, everyone else can feed off that, and that's exactly what happened with Say.
Nice. Hey, are you playing out anytime soon?
I'm not, man. To be honest with you, I have zero time to do any of that right now. I'm not as concerned with that because me and Elise Misty, we already got signed for 4 more records. So we're we got to finish these 4 records. That's the goal right now.
Nice. That's badass. So that does take up a lot of your time. I guess this group of people just came in here clapping for
what the hell sound effect is that?
Group dynamics.
This shit ain't sounding right on my iPhone, man.
yes, it's the iPhone app. That's exactly what we're using right now.
Is it really?
No,
iPhone sound effect.
I'm joking.
Damn,
no,
radio's changed.
I'm joking. No, we are in a console though. That was a canned app, a canned sound. I don't know what it was though. Wait, this is a real sound though.
You're a sick motherfucker.
Wait, that's see that?
I know who that is.
Oh, no, don't say.
I went and bought 80 pounds.
You're a sick motherfucker, yo. What? Oh my god, that's classic.
What's your name?
I've been living the American dream.
You can totally sample me and use it in your show anytime.
Can I? What would you say? Do you want to give some kind of statement out there? I am Chris Domingo. Listen to WJBW. Will you give us an on-air plug?
Yeah, here you go. You ready?
I'll go back and get it later. All right, we're ready. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Hey, this is Chris Domingo, and you're listening to the JB Webb Show. Boom, in your face.
With Drew Garabo.
There you go, use that.
DJ Keoki, yeah. Use that shit. All right, I'll try to use that. Thank you, sir.
You'll be spamming the hell out of that, dude.
So yeah, if you, let's see, how could we three-way call him in? We would have to call you and then call him. Or you just want to stay on the line? Hold on. No, wait.
No, I'll say this is cool. I just thought it'd be funny, man, because that was some fucking classic
we got to
shit.
call him in
That was
a
a
little
long
bit.
time ago. I think it was like 1999 or something.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
99?
Well, I mean, like when, you know.
When did that whole movie come out?
Which one? Party Monster?
Party Monster. Was that 2009?
Party Monster.
I guess I could
Which
look
one?
it up.
Party Monster
thing.
Did you ever see that, Chris?
What is it?
Party Monster.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So I think that was 99.
That's classic.
Yeah.
Classic, yeah.
2003. IMDb. Thank you.
Hey, I wonder what year
there you go.
Ego Trip came out. Like
Caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
Was that Ego Trip? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, that was.
Is that the right word to look up? Ego Trip, 2015.
Yeah, whatever happened to people making cool documentaries,
69?
man? Like, seriously.
2004.
There's a lot of good ones out there.
This is like a Disney movie. It's called Euro Trip, and that's not it.
No.
I'm so sorry.
Ego Trip.
I'm like your grandmother trying to look something up.
Yeah.
Did you say Euro or Ego? There's also Ergo and Ego. And Ego and Ergo.
Sounds like your wife, bro.
What? How dare you little vapid little guy. Don't you think of him like that? Anyway.
Yeah, have an impression of your wife. You ready?
Oh, no.
Here you go. Here he goes.
Oh.
Here you go. Here you go.
No.
Domingo. That's your wife.
Oh, man. What are you doing?
Oh, man, that's classic.
Yes, thank you.
That's a good one.
This can't be live, dude. There can't be people.
Yes, we're live right now.
Yeah.
Anyway,
oh, my God.
3, 2, 1. Here we go.
So here we go. All right, so we're going to start. You ready? We're going to get rolling.
What are we?
On this. We haven't started yet. No, you're right. You called us out.
Are you serious?
I'm just fucking with you again. Second time. I got you again. All right. No, I'm just messing with you. Chris, thank you so much for calling in. We wanted to reconnect with you. We got to prep up for this next call. If you can hang on the line, that would be great. But I think that's we're going to be making an outbound call. This thing doesn't have a three-way capability. I gotta see if I can buy it. Where did he go?
Oh, check
what
that
the
out.
hell happened?
Check that.
How did he go? Where did he go? Is he there?
Hey, man.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you got disconnected because a narco was calling.
Oh wow! So that just it was like an automated trigger. Anyway, so yeah.
Oh, I should have merged him in.
So,
wait, he's on the phone, man.
You merge him in? All right, merge him in. Then hang on the line. But we can't see. We've got to have Keoki call Chris, and then merge it in.
Hold on. I'm going to merge a narco in. Hold on.
All right, let's see. All right, we'll hang for that. We're going to play It is Famous DJ Edition. Welcome to WJBW Famous
Hey, man,
DJ
Anarcho's on the line.
Edition.
Anarcho, what's up, buddy?
Anarcho, we're JB Webb in studio.
What's
Jerry
up?
Johnson. Is it Mr.
All right.
Mr. R, Mr. R, Mr. DR, Mr. Anarcho?
We were just talking about a Keoki story from 1999. But then you called and they got disconnected. I was like, we're going to fucking merge them in live on the radio.
Is that the one where he supposedly killed somebody?
No, it's the one where we landed in Cancun and within an hour he got knocked out on the street. He was bleeding.
Oh, remember the old rumor? There was an old rumor years ago that there was a nightclub called Outer Limits.
I remember that.
Yep, and he DJ'd, and then Randy, the guy that was like the owner, was murdered out in the woods that same night. And so, like, forever there was, like, this rumor that Keoki was the one that actually killed him.
What?
Wow.
What are we doing?
Yeah, I totally remember that, dude. That was crazy.
Yeah. Legitimately, that's, yeah.
All right, well,
I don't believe it.
4-way with Keoki, and we're going to find out the true story.
Yeah. It's a Maury Povich show. We're going to find out.
We'll get a confession
DJ
from Keoki.
Yeah,
Actually, I'm serious. That's the rumor. I mean, that was an old. Like,
all right, well, is that like an old wives'
yeah.
tale or something? I mean, what the hell kind of rumor is that, though? It's did it? Where
And now
did
your
this happen in
show's gonna-
Florida?
Hey, JB, now your show's going to blow up. You had another special guest, see?
Who's calling?
Blowing
Yes.
up.
Hey,
No,
at Narco. At Narco rocks the house. You love that guy.
Hey, Narco, when are you playing out again?
I play in Orlando. I play August 14th.
Where, at Sandwich Bar?
With the Sandwich Bar.
Right on. Who are you playing with?
So, I've got Takoyo, which is this really great guy, DJ from Atlanta, and then my friend Renzo, and who else is playing? This guy T-Lex from St. Louis. So I actually kind of have like double mini headliners.
Nice. That's August 14th?
Yeah.
Was that a Saturday night?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. No,
So
Friday night.
what
Friday night.
what
Okay,
have you
Friday.
been up? What have you been up to, man? Let's reconnect with you real quick. What have you been doing? Last time we officially it's sad because what I wanted to do. Remember we want to keep the Rock the House thing going on the Circadian Cast. So we want to have some house DJs in to talk, and we also want to have some rockers in to play some music. So it's kind of a unique thing. So we want to plan something. Like I was trying to get trying to see if the Wooly Bushman and yourself, we could set that up, do a little Rock the House Circadian Cast. So they'd be playing music, and and then later you come in. Anyway, I have some of your stuff, man, and I love what you do. Your style, both you guys have a real. Is that right? Meat candy kind of style, right? It's real. It's real tangible and affable. It's you can hear it. Wait, what are you showing me? Put your penis away, Jerry. What are you doing? What the hell? Okay, I was like complimenting these guys, man.
know,
I'm not. That's all. Did that get it for you? What the hell's happening there?
That's crazy, right?
That's so scary what he just showed me, Papa.
We'll talk about it in a
I'm
minute.
afraid, Papa. It's taking me flashbacks. Oh, Papa.
Isn't that the weirdest thing you've ever seen?
Hold on. All right, guys. He's showing me this really weird picture on his phone, and it's what? What is that? What is it?
More dick pics. More dick
Oh
pics.
my God! More dick pics. Yeah. Oh, you can't believe how funny this is. Send it to me. Why can't you play it? Just hold it up to the microphone. All right.
And I don't mean to cut in, but
you ever see that?
If you guys, it's the first time I've ever seen it too. And it's anyways, nobody can see this, so
we're not going to explain it.
Yeah.
Intentionally.
So, and I didn't mean to
Hey, Jerry has a Kimball Collins hat.
Wow, so
I've never seen one.
Wow,
a hat, yeah.
That's great, man. Thanks.
Like one of the Oz decade hats or
bringing
something?
up. No, it's actually one of his logo from back like in the '90s. It's like the C and then this thing and the. I don't know.
Yeah,
Why did
right,
you?
Yeah, the old KC.
Yeah, exactly. The KC. I don't know. And you know what? Fucking. What's your name again? JB's got a fucking Fat and Jazzy shirt on too. Motherfucker.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Super sort of retro in the studio tonight, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Totally.
this place was all torn down because I had every intention of going out to Southern Fried Sunday and doing some interviews and stuff. So anyway, I had to rebuild this thing from 3, 4, 5. When did I get home? 5:30, 5, 10, 20, 30. Anyway, I'm just glad everything's fucking working. Let's do this. Do they have their number? You want to give him DJ Keoki's number? How does it work? He could three-way call him. Or why don't you
call him? Yeah.
Why don't
me and the Narco will dip, and you get a hold of Keoki, then
All right,
we'll
there
call
you
you
go.
back.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, call us back
All right,
later.
man.
Then. All right, you guys both fucking rock.
Yeah, awesome.
Dude, I was just tagging him on
All right,
Facebook.
you
I'm
too.
not able to do anything. Thank you, Ed Narco. Thank you, Chris
Narco
Domingo.
and Chris Domingo.
DomingoAudio.com. InfiltrateCelebrate.com.
Should play that
check
Narco
out.
track.
That's a
track.
6-minute track. I don't have any Chris's stuff. Oh, they both jumped off. All right, so let me find out what I'm doing here. I'm all over the place, man. What do you want me to do?
All over the place.
I know.
Let's go
I don't
into
know
a
what the
song.
hell's going on. Oh, no, wait. I do have a badass at Narco ATK. Alpha Omega remix. Why can't I? That is the craziest video. I don't know what is that called? What's the title? Can you give me the title, Grandpa? Grandpa, what's the freaking title of that? Oh my God. You're killing me.
Today I went and bought 80 pounds.
80 pounds of what? Wow. 80 pounds of meat candy.
What's her name?
Turn left or turn right?
Turn left and then turn right. You got to do both of those, dude.
Hello?
Oh, who's this?
Hi, who's this?
This is JB Webb. Who's calling in?
This is Big Cunt.
What?
Yeah, I'm BigCunt.com.
What?
Hey, you had my predecessor, Big Country.
Okay, that's not.
I'm the Big Cunt. Yeah, I play brand new classic rock and roll and brand new I play brand new classic rock and roll on the back of my bumper.
Great, relaxed feeling out here.
Oh, wow. So I don't know what just happened there. So that was our transition away. Thank you so much, Chris Domingo. Thank you so much at Narco for playing. We're gonna pump a little bit of Joshua Alpha Omega mix. Oh, I cut your mic off because you were talking. You were taking a call. You were confirming our guest for 8:00. So we're gonna call up Keoki here in a little while. DJ Keoki, the superstar DJ Keoki, the phenomenal DJ Keoki. I'm super excited about this interview. Things are dropping. Oh my God, it's possessed. The flag off the wall. It's like what's it called? The Magic Kingdom. What's it called? What is it called?
I don't know because my microphone is not on.
Oh, well, that's apparently not true. Apparently.
Well, now it's miraculously.
You want me to play this music while you get a bounty paper towel?
Yes, that would be great. Thank you.
I
WJBW Orlando, the very first quasi-radio web show. Hell yes. Hell yes. Welcome back. So excited to we were all geeking out fanboy during that song. We spoke with Chris Domingo at Narco a little bit earlier.
We were a little silly.
Played a little Joshua Alpha Omega Alpha mix from Ad Narco, and we had him on the confirmed the call, got the call in, and we were all geek boy fanning out. We were like, shut the hell up, we're going to save this for the interview. I am so proud and happy to announce, because of the Orlando culture, because of American culture, and what we put a reverence on, and people understand as music production opposed to just pressing buttons. When you understand the complexity of it, we have a very special guest star on our episode 120 Famous DJ edition. It is a superstar DJ. It is DJ Keoki. Welcome to the WJBW.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Yeah, man.
Welcome, bud.
That's a really good, awesome intro there to me. Thank you.
It's very heartfelt and sincere. I got to tell you, Keoki.
I believe it. Thank you so much, man. I got goosebumps thinking about it.
Wow.
People, the push button part of it. It's like people nowadays don't realize what the love that went into music, that goes into music. It's hard to see it coming back. I don't know. It's like nowadays when I see DJs, I think, the new DJs, new school DJs, I don't think that they'll ever really feel or understand where it's coming from. But we hope so.
Totally. I mean, even back in the days when lugging around fucking vinyl on a plane.
Yeah.
I mean, that
I was talking to Josh Wigg. Josh Wigg used to tell me that he used to work out. He had these muscles. He was getting these muscles. And I'm like, where are you getting those muscles, man? Man, in the hotel, man, I lift my crates.
Exactly. That's awesome. So, the main. Glad to have you on tonight. You're playing actually Saturday at Peak downtown.
Yes, I am.
Which was the former Suite B. We're really looking forward to that. What do you got going on right now? I mean,
right now, I mean, I come back to Florida often. People know I come down in my management company is in West Palm Beach. I come and stay with her for a while, and I kind of bounce around a little bit. Florida's always been a second home to me. Like the music culture here is happening. Orlando, especially. Yeah, I'm always trying to get in, into something happening around the world. I come up here to visit friends or to play, and I've just been really lucky to come back and be invited again. Orlando's been, like I said before, it's second home to me.
Nice.
It makes me feel like I'm still part of the sort of like the vein of culture of dance music in America. It's not really happening anymore. It's like, it's it's a dying thing.
That's exactly, and you're good. I'm glad you said that because it circles back to kind of what I was going to say is that your timing for this whole career couldn't have been any better. Apparently you took the right moves at the right time. You did the right things.
I just followed my heart. I followed my heart, and I followed, what I felt was happening. My decisions were always based on, on music and my love of music. Never, did I once, want to be like doing something that I didn't think was heartfelt with music ever.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Right. Hey, I've got a question, Keoki, because I've been listening to you for years. I mean, what was your first release? Was it Ego Trip? Was that your first major?
My very first release was called Dizzy Chicken, actually, on Radical Records.
I remember that. Okay. Go on.
And then I did one called Let the Rave Begin.
All right.
And my first full length was actually We Are One with High Loads and Sound System.
All right, yep.
And then the first full-length album that I did with major distribution was Moonshine, which is Ego Trip.
Gotcha. Yeah. So
that's my solo production. I did a bunch of mix CDs for them first.
Nice.
2 or 3 of them.
Speaking of which, you did this one called Kill the DJ. And I was wondering, I mean, it's very gothic and it's awesome. But what was the stuff that kind of like influenced you to like, the stylistics?
Well, it was at this point in my life where like I was really kind of like, I was going into record stores and I'd see all the top 20 records on the wall and I'd be, okay, give them all to me, and I got to go. I take them, go to the gigs, and I play them and it would blow up and I get paid. And it was like, okay, done. And I started feeling like this is kind of like not fulfilling. I was like, there's something happening here. The music's not really hitting me. It's not fulfilling. So
right.
I was really in my head, foolishly thinking, I'm going to stop DJing. This is dumb. This is, it's just dumb. I'm out there. I feel like a robot. I feel like a puppet out there playing records for an hour, getting paid all this money, and the music wasn't really hitting. It wasn't really fulfilling for me. I thought I'd go do something else, move to Berlin or something. Huh. And then I thought, well, you know what? I would go into record stores and spend maybe an hour. Let me go in and see if I can really find something. So I found one record. It was called Space Invaders Are Still Smoking Grass, something like that. I think that's what it's called.
Wow.
I think. And it had this really weird, just bleepy sort of sound to it. And I thought there must be more records like this. So I spent 4 or 5 records. This is Satellite Records in New York. I spent 4 or 5 hours in there, just telling myself I'm only going to find, records that are really hitting me, that I really think are the bomb, that I would want to hear on a dance floor with myself,
right.
If I was dancing. And I came out with maybe 7 records, and it was that kind of the beginning of that Electroclash thing.
Wow.
Where, I found the Fisher Spooner track. I found some other ones that were really just, I think, Ladytron maybe or something. And
so
I found some really weird
What time
records
frame was this? When 2000? This
was well, Kill the DJ came out, I think, in 2000, right? 2001?
Yeah, because I'm thinking what you're saying, Fisher Spooner and Ladytron. That's what I'm kind of trying to picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Around that time. Maybe not Ladytron. Ladytron might have came a little later, but Fisher Spooner was definitely one of the first ones, that Emerge track.
Right.
I bought. And it's just really I put a little more effort into finding music I liked. And I was playing it, and Brian Pereira of Cleopatra Records heard me play it. I think we did some kind of like some club kid party in L.A. Heard me play it, and he asked me if I wanted to do a mix for him for his label. I said, sure, I would. No big deal. And I was playing that genre for like about a year or two. So it kind of fell in perfect with the timing again.
Nice.
For me, and that's why I did 3 albums for him actually. Did another one called Keoki Clash. Then I did another one called The Great Sound Clash Swindle, which is like a double.
Yep. And so it was Kill the DJ right around that same time too?
Yeah, Kill the DJ was the first one.
So what I was originally trying to get at with you is like, what really influenced you? Like when you were growing up as a kid, like in your adolescence, what were you listening to? What I
was listening to like punk rock music. What I thought was what my punk rock was. And nowadays, punk rock music is maybe it'd be dubstep or whatever the young kids listening to now, I always consider it punk rock. It's their angst. This is their music, and if you don't get it, good. That's what they like.
Right.
When I was growing up, it was the Sex Pistols. It was
right.
It was straight up punk.
Into new wave. Like
Bauhaus.
Bananarama. I'm sorry. Like Bow Wow Wow and
right. Adamant.
Adamant, exactly. All that stuff. That was what I was listening to, and it kind of came back.
Anything
around
Malcolm McLaren touched was,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think my favorite track of all time back then was called Wide Boy Wake, Slang Teacher. I don't know if you've ever heard that, but
what's it called? What was that again? What was it called?
What's that? It's called Slang Teacher, SLANG Teacher, by Wide Boy Wake.
No, I haven't ever heard that.
And you can listen to that song over and over. You won't know what it's about. He has lots of words in it, but you don't know what the hell he's talking about. I love it.
Well,
great track.
We're talking with DJ Keoki. His discography goes all the way back to 1991. And
yes.
The remarkable thing, thanks to the internet, and now what you were talking about digging around a record store, right? You had to do it all analog,
at
right?
Satellite
Which
Records.
Now you can. Yeah.
Yes,
now you don't have to go anywhere. You can find all kinds of sounds and stuff. But here's something I found on the Wikipedia page. Is you was a Caterpillar was featured in The Simpsons episode Raging Age Simpson.
Oh, that's awesome.
So what was that? What was that whole thing like? Did they just kind of pick it and hand select it, and that was that, or did you have
the record label? The record label had a team of people that would go out and try to license music, in different places, and they came back, and a lot of people, the keyboards that we used were always like the newest ones. I was always really like adamant, and I'd throw temper tantrums if we didn't get the latest keyboards.
You throw a temper tantrum? I've never heard anything like that
before.
You
should see my Casio here. You would cringe, if you saw the Casio.
So it always had to be like, so the sounds that we used were always really like just interesting that you'd never heard before. And I attribute that to why people wanted to use them so much in movies, because it was picked. A lot of the tracks in the album were picked for different movies. It was in The Truman Show. A few other movies around that time. They used bits and pieces of my song, of my album. But I'm convinced it was just the sounds, because the keyboards were so new and so fresh,
right?
That people they were just like the trippy sounds that were coming out. And that was again me throwing temper tantrums. So we have to have this keyboard. We're not starting this track until we get this keyboard. It's not coming out next week. Well, then we can't start it until next week.
Right.
Stuff like that. So it took 3 years to do that Ego Trip album, that first album.
That was the diva I knew for sure, huh?
Yeah.
Caterpillar. I was just listening to that today, actually.
Attempting to sing. I always want to sing, but I'm not a really good singer, but I still like to sing.
Well,
everybody jump.
What I love, kind of to backpedal 1 second and position off that whole thing from searching from records analog style in a record store to looking on the internet with things much more available. I'm curious, what your set's going to sound like on Saturday night.
Exactly.
Where
people, and Orlando is a fevered pitch, my friend.
Exactly. Coming to Orlando, to me, it's like I come there and I bring it. I always have to feel like ready for it, because it's not like just like any other place. Orlando is definitely a second home to me, and it's also a place where I feel people have integrity with their music. Yeah. They've been getting music for a while. It's the center for music in America. I feel Orlando is.
Wow.
There's no other place.
That's big. That's
when I come to play there, I know I'm going to get people coming out to dance and know music. They're not just coming because they want to believe the hype or come in and just have a couple of drinks and go home and get laid. I know people come there for the music.
Dude, Keoki, I hate to kind of interrupt this, but I know
Orlando's
exactly.
Clapping for you.
That's I was born and raised here in Orlando, And I do this night. It's called Under the Influence, and it's where I have musicians or creatives come in and they tell a story about a song that has an influence on them in one way and another, and then I play the song. And what you're talking about is like there's so much talent here in Orlando, and it really is.
Absolutely.
I think it's like going to be the next Austin, if you will.
It's already beyond Austin for me. I have a place in Austin. I visit Austin. Austin's great. It's got all kinds of like young energy with all kinds of different things, but it's still very young. And the music scene there is, a couple of places you'll go to that are great. People go to, they appreciate their music. But if it was taken away, it wouldn't really matter. Austin would keep going, doing whatever they're doing. In Orlando, you take away music, you don't have anything. The music there is the part of the culture there. It's like it is music. You know what I'm saying? I know this because I've been coming there so often, and I've seen the artists that come out of there, and I've played so many festivals and events and clubs, and been involved so much in the culture there that there's no arguing it. I mean, it's
nice. Well, that's high praise.
That is very high praise.
Yeah, we take that.
It's nice
seriously.
to be recognized.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Very true.
Being the only ones to speak for Orlando right now, but so your whole storied history, when people talk about DJs today, and
living
now,
legend comes to mind. I mean,
you're definitely a legend. I'd love to call you a local legend with what you just said about Orlando. We do a local legend segment, and you're not from Florida. You're from You're
just a legend.
Or where are you from? You're just
from outer space. You said that.
He's from outer space. Yeah, that's where I'm from.
I grew up in Hawaii. Until I was 17,
cool.
But I moved there from El Salvador when I was 4.
Okay.
And then I moved to New York when I was 17. So I've lived in New York longer than anywhere else.
Okay.
So, but I'm really nomadic. I go everywhere. I live in Florida. I live in California. I live in Colorado. I live in Austin. I live everywhere.
Nice.
Hopefully by the end of the year, I'm going to go live in Berlin for a couple months. So it's like, for me, it's the whole planet where I'm from, I guess. But
well, we're giving you our honorary local legend title. So we're going to grace you with that. And people that want to go check you out, you're going to be doing an extended set.
2 hours, right?
Extended set down at Peak.
I was hoping it was 3 or 4. Kyle said, "We'll see what's up."
We'll see what's up.
You know what? We could make that happen.
Yeah, man. That's how you could really set. I mean, I don't get warmed up until after 2 hours.
Exactly.
After 2 hours, you get warmed up.
It's incredible, man. You have an incredible history. We're our humble little show here. What we do is venerate, people that are artists, musicians, and
well, thank you.
Give them
really
a
happy
little
to be with you here.
Well, the cool synergy is that like Gravity, we kind of met up. So that's what's fantastic because you and again, so I want to talk a little bit more, and that's where I wanted it to go was what with the availability of technology and everything now. What kind of things are you getting into? Are there apps you're messing with, or where are you getting your sounds from now that they're more readily available?
I'll tell you, these are things that I really don't really tell. You want to keep it's the hardest part.
We don't want your
playing
secrets.
These now is getting good music because there's so much out there. There's so much crap out there. There's so much out there that you really have to go and look for things. You can go to Beatport and get your top 100 tracks easily. You can find a program that'll download them for you. You can sit at home and bake a cake while it's happening. There's no effort necessary to go out and get music. But to get the really good music, you really have to figure out ways to do it. And music that no one else is really playing. And I've always had that. That's always been important to me, to try to kind of bring in something new and edgy. If someone said, "Oh, have you heard this track? So and so's playing it." That's the one track I wouldn't be playing.
Right.
I avoid the obvious always and what people are doing because I want to always be fresh with it. So with the way I do it is I go online and I'll find an artist that I like and I'll type in their name just in the search and find out what people are talking about that artist.
Okay.
And go to like some of the forums that they're talking about it. And then usually there's people talking about that artist and other artists that sound similar to that artist.
Right.
And then before you have to dig.
You're still doing
before there'll be
links
where people are saying, "Hey, come here, you can get all his tracks here. You get all his tracks here," or and it's just basically homework that you have to do to find stuff that you really like, and then you go in there and you find it. And that's the best way to do it. I avoid the obvious places to get music because everybody's doing that. It's like going to Walmart to get your clothing. It's like you can go there, you'll find stuff. It's gonna work.
Right.
But you really want to find something that's gonna really make you feel like it's something special, or make you walk around and feel like you're unique and you're the bomb and it's gonna last. And you go find some a designer somewhere or some clothing store somewhere else.
Right
That's, I'm trying to use it as an example of how I view my music. It's got to be music that's going to last. It's got to be good. It's got to be it's got to be now hip. Wow. It doesn't matter really where it's coming from. It's just got to really be something that hits me in the heart.
Do you still shop? I'm sorry.
That's how I play. I mean, that's when I stop feeling that for music, then I'll stop DJing and I'll stop, making music. But it's still going very strong
don't stop.
right now.
That's good to hear.
I'm feeling what's happening with music right now. It's at a really cool place right now.
Well, you see,
house music.
And the insight is remarkable because when somebody is an artist and they actually take time and they comprise and like you're saying, you're like an archaeologist now. You're going out and you're going on these digs and you're going on these digs and you're finding these relics. And so my question to you now at this point is, what is your position on vinyl? Mr. Keoki running for mayor of Orlando.
Well, I love it. I mean, I think it's great. I think I think vinyl is awesome. You watch Sven Vath. You watch him bust out a Creative Records one. He's playing. He'll be playing. It's like no big deal. It's like he's using all mediums available to him. And I'd love to be able to do that. It's just really difficult to get clubs to understand that, and they look at it like it's you're taking a step back. And sometimes they don't set them up right, so they start bouncing around. The records start bouncing. And I for a while I was using the Serato with the vinyl.
Right. And
just because I like the it's like, put it this way, I lived with Daniel Ash for a little while.
Really?
He told me one time. Yeah, he told me that
Daniel Ash, by the way, is from
the guitar player. Daniel
Love and
Ash,
Rockets. Exactly. I'm letting our listeners know who you're talking about. So because
he lived with me in California for about a year.
Thanks, Jerry.
And I asked him one time. I said to him, I was like, what made you become such a great guitar player? What made you become like so into music and so what drove you? And he's like, I wanted to get laid. I said, what do you mean? He's like, I stood on top. Nice. I stand on the stage with my guitar like this. He made the guitar pose, and I looked down at the ladies, and they all want to fuck me.
Yeah.
So that's why I picked up the guitar. And I thought, that's what turntables are. That's kind of like what's missing with nowadays. Like you see the guy up there with the turntables back in the day.
Right.
It's like that was sexy. It was like watching he was doing something with his instrument, and it was. Huh. So I miss that part of it, and I really feel that's kind of what. A good way to put it, like when I became a DJ, I don't know if it was like I wanted to get laid, but I did want to definitely be up there and doing, what they were doing, and
nice.
it turned me on to watch DJs. It turned me on to be whatever they were doing up there. I wanted to be a part of it. And I was always getting in trouble at the club I was a busboy at because I was always in the booth, up on the stage in the booth, watching and seeing what was happening and getting thrown out every night. But being up there, I had to be up there, and I had to, I love the attention, people looking up at you, and the control the DJ seemed to have, and the power of the room. I watched Larry Levan one time. It was the first time I ever saw a DJ at all. It was like 8:00 in the morning. It was one of the last nights of the Paradise Garage. I just moved to New York.
Wow.
And we walked in, and there were people sleeping in the basement. There was these huge boxes on the dance floor. I didn't know where basements. There were just these huge, and there were people inside sleeping. And I was like, I said to Mark, Mark Kamens was actually the one that took me. He was another mentor of mine. I said, there are people sleeping there, dude. I was like, is that hurt their ears? He's like, oh, they're probably not even on. The sub's probably not even on. So, okay. So we go upstairs, and we see, we go see Larry Levan. We're going to go see Larry Levan, the DJ at the time. And, I looked at him, and there was a little VIP area, and then over there was a DJ booth. And he was all just this sweaty black man over these knobs, like just, doing this thing. And all of a sudden, he started bringing in this train, you heard a train starting up and starting to kind of move forward slowly. And as he did that, he turned this knob. I watched him turn this knob. It was 3 knobs in a row, what I know now is a crossover. He brought in the sub, and all of a sudden you heard people screaming downstairs. Everybody running out of the basements because they were all happy. It was like the whole place started energy with this train coming in. And he brought it in with this track, and I always get goosebumps when I tell the story because it's really what made me want to be a DJ, watching him do this. And he brought it took him like 10 minutes to bring this track in with the train and the sub, and the whole room erupted before it was like the party just started at 8:00 in the morning.
That is incredible.
That's what made me want to be a DJ.
And
that was the power that I felt.
The Paradise Garage.
That I wanted.
Which is obviously a legendary club. I mean, was that the final night you said?
That was like the last weekend. I think it was one of the last few nights that it was open.
That's amazing that you were there. I mean, because how would you? I mean, that must have been like almost kind of seeing God, if you will.
It was the reason I really became a DJ. After that, I had to be I was DJing a little bit at the time. I was doing lounges and stuff, and I was playing music, but I wasn't really like, I was just doing it because I wanted to be in the club. I wanted to be near people. I wanted to play music, but I wasn't really in my head thinking, music is the most important thing. But when I saw what this guy did, with those 3 little knobs and just this sweaty black man that, nothing, he didn't look like a rock star to me. He just looks like a guy that was really into his music, and no one was bothering him. He had a bunch of people in the DJ booth, but they were all to the left of him, like in the little VIP
he was
area.
Real,
no one was really talking to him, asking him questions or anything. He just was in his own little zone doing this, and the whole room was reacting to what he was doing. He wasn't saying a word. He's doing it with his hands. It was just amazing. So yeah, that's what made. I'm very, very, very fortunate to have been there that night.
I'm thinking that's probably one of the highlights of
it is.
It's an amazing story. That's for damn sure. Yeah. Hey man, it's been awesome having you on here. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing you Saturday at Peak.
Thank you.
Saturday, what's that, the 21st? No, wait, today is 25th. 25th.
Was that yesterday?
Yeah.
Nobody happened.
Listen, DJ Keoki rocks the mother.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, man.
House.
Dude, thanks.
You are
thanks.
incredible. We appreciate you here in Orlando.
Yeah, we cannot
really
wait to
do.
see you Saturday for sure.
You're
I
again.
appreciate Orlando. Thank you.
You have a famous history. You have a great sense about you. And what I love that we learned today is that you're an archaeologist. You get your hands dirty. You're still looking.
Yeah,
you're still creating. You're
it's
still
not easy,
creating, and I love that.
To be doing what you're doing, it's not going to be easy. If it's too easy, then you're not doing your work. And you're not your best speed. You have to really work at it.
Yeah, and it's so many people are not doing that, and that's the problem. And that's
because
why
the push button technology, the push button age, exactly. They just push a button, and everything comes to them.
Yeah.
They have a cell phone that makes pancakes, and it's like, okay, I'm great.
Nice.
So.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you Saturday, man. Can't wait, dude. Thank you so much
I'll see you Saturday. Thank you.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, DJ Keoki, thank you so much. WJBW, you rock.
Right.
Yeah, local legend. Wait, I love that.
I think we should go into a song and then talk to Miss Sheila. Do some breaking news badly.
Oh, we're gonna do Misinformation's gonna join us for breaking news badly.
Yeah.
What kind of music do you want to hear? I got a lot of.
I don't. Why don't you?
I'm looking. Hold on. You
I would
stall.
think we could talk about Colby Stilts.
Wow. Local legend at DJ. I am the real DJ Keoki. Let me go check that out. Hold on. Let me go
dude,
to Twitter.
that was awesome interview.
That was remarkable. Thank you for getting that in, and thank you for the people at Peak down there that are supporting.
Yep, for sure. And Kyle. Kyle's the awesome
bring,
promoter that's bringing him in. And
bring such a talent.
He's a part of the whole reason why Keoki respects Orlando the way he does is because people like Kyle that have always been a part of it. So we can't thank Kyle enough either because he kind of set this all up for us.
There he is. Okay, so I'm taking a tutorial on how Twitter works.
Thanks again, Kyle.
I'm tagging you. Wait.
What are you tagging over there? Don't be tagging nothing, man. Are you trying to play some music? That is a nice transition. Let me tell you, JBW.
No, I'm trying to find
I'm glad you kind of toned it down.
What do you mean?
Like,
yeah.
What?
Well, I have more in-depth stuff. You got to be quiet to hear these.
Today I went and bought 80 pounds of pork.
What?
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
What's her name?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
You're a sick motherfucker.
Some people are into that. I know there's a website.
Jessica Pauly.
Turn left or turn right?
Turn left and then turn right.
The classic instructions. Listen to me. Wow, this is my second dirty martini. I'm doing good though. But
that's why I want you to play a song because I would like a dirty martini.
We're gonna go.
Actually.
Oh, you would?
I would,
Oh,
and then we'll talk to Misinformation.
Well, then I have to pick
Miss
something
Sheila
that'll
because I know she's listening.
Stop jacking with your mic there.
Hey man,
hold on.
don't tell me what to jack.
Because
goddamn half the interview of the last one, my mic wasn't even working because you were there
that was
twiddling.
just near the end.
Keoki talks about twiddling knobs, and you turn my mic off.
Yeah,
I'm like, and the whole time you're twisting wires, and picking the shit out of your head, and I'm like, dude, it's not on
you
your
want to do
head.
something a little bit out of the box in the ordinary there, Jerry? What if we talk like this the whole show, Jerry?
All right, man.
Hey, you want to do something a little out of the extraordinary there, Jerry? Earlier in this show, season of this show, we talked with the Mechanism.
Hey,
you know who that is?
I don't know who that is.
Mechanism. You don't
But
know who
you doing
Mecha-
this voice, you know what that makes me want to think
What
of?
does it make you think of?
Bughead is going to be playing with Gargamel.
Yeah, is that
and
real?
Junkie Rush.
Is that real? Everyone except Nathan? Or
No, Nathan's
Are you
actually coming
serious?
into town for
You're
it.
flying him in?
Yep. But
him in.
I want to get Chuck in here.
Let's
to
do
talk
that.
about that show.
Let's do that.
And talk about
and
the
then
return
let's
of
get
Nate.
people to call in.
We'll have Nate. We can call Nate too.
We can call
He's,
Nate. We can do that.
dude,
Yeah, I
got-
like how
we
we're
can call
planning
Nate
the
right
show
now.
on the show.
Hey,
that's the only way we remember it because when we listen back, we're
Well-
like, oh yeah, I got to do that.
I get inspired. When it hits me,
The
I
show
got to
is
share
really
it.
for me to remember things.
I mean, after Keoki, like that
I'm
was
gonna get
that
Butter
went so
milk,
well.
Stick of butter, loaf of bread.
I loved his praise about the whole Orlando scene
praise.
and whatnot.
that was some high praise,
some mad respect.
It was some.
I was like, I'm really, really sincerely looking forward to Saturday night.
So-
And I got to tell you, I don't go downtown just for anything. Because I mean, I got to pay for parking, all the violence, all the crap.
Yeah.
So
keep going.
it's
Sounds
like,
good.
Yeah.
Sounds downtown Disney.
But
Total opposite. Right?
Keoki's going to be there. I hope he doesn't get beat up. And
All I know is that Peter Pan was trying to tell me where the ATM was in his mouth. What? What did you say?
all right, what
Anyway.
music did you choose to break to? Because we need to break.
Those tiny
dude.
little hands that make my cock look so big. That's what I'm thinking. They come with
I gotta say that does crack me up, dude.
Those tiny little hands that make my cock look so big. That's what I'm thinking. Take a couple pictures.
Take a couple pictures.
Let's get some other kind of music up in here.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so we're going to play a little bit of mechanism, mechamorphosis. These guys are in Austin, I think, now, or they're somewhere in Texas.
Screw
they're playing
Austin.
all around.
You know what?
No,
After talking
this
to
is
Keoki,
art metal.
Austin sucks.
This is art
You know?
metal. Well, this is art metal.
Art
Austin
metal.
sucks. Anyway,
Yeah.
we are broadcasting live from Orlando, Florida.
Yep.
WJBW Network.
We're going national.
Jerry Johnson, you got a Twitter?
What?
You got a Twitter account? Where do you want people to follow you?
yeah.
At Jerry34
Jerry
on Instagram. At J Johnson. There's so many Jerry Johnsons. Facebook is telling me that all these people named Jerry Johnson could be my friend now. Like a big,
Well,
like people I've never even would.
I'll tell you where you can
know.
go. Go to bubbaloo.com.
Oh wow, that's a good.
And you can find a picture of me.
Wow.
With
that's, you just took me to school, brother.
Yeah. Well, someone's got to. So that's why I'm here. Because
your phone's over there.
Hey, what is who's calling?
What is it? Who is it? The worst things happen when we.
Because we're on a break.
Yeah, we're trying to break away.
Yo. Yeah. Hey. Actually, he just did the show, Kyle.
What do you got?
It went great. I thanked you, and yeah, Kyle.
Oh, he's talking
it
to
went
the
really
promoter
well.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yes.
Well, let me.
We're
pick
actually
some,
got you live.
I was
right
going to
now.
play some mechanism.
Play some mechanism.
We were going to break away and make some dirty martinis. So let me do that. Let me follow through mechanism.com. This is Mechamorphosis. This is some art metal. It's a little bit of a far and away from where we just were with the Underground House. DJ Keoki. We heard from Chris Domingo and at Narco earlier this evening. Today? Yeah. So this is a good little jaunt to palate cleanse your ass. We're going to come back and do Breaking News Badly with Misinformation, Miss Sheila Bailey. Oh,
hell yeah,
Sheila.
misinformation. What?
Oh, Sheila.
Yeah, Sheila.
All right, so
I don't have my headphones on, so I don't know what.
Everything's
is my mic
fine.
on?
Everything's
Oh
fine.
my god,
Your mic is off,
dude.
You ready to go to breakaway?
Yeah,
or not?
I'm ready for a martini.
All right.
Jeez,
Okay, let's do it.
Before we talk to misinformation,
Let's do
Sheila.
it. Here's a little mechanism.
Ooh.
WJBW Orlando, the very first quasi-radio web show. Woo!
And now, breaking news badly.
Oh, man, this martini is delicious.
Mr. Decision Maker,
Hey, now.
let me proposition you for a jar of feces for your sandwich lunch.
Whatever, dude.
What? Hey, welcome to Breaking News Badly. JB Webb in studio with the incomparable, the Reverend
Jerry Johnson,
the Reverend of Orlando House Music, Jerry Johnson. Welcome, thank you. And on the telephone, we have a new friend, who is our old friend, but still our friend because of the first time it didn't all go wrong. It's Sheila Bailey, and we're going to call you Misinformation, and you're doing the news with us every week. So you
I love that. Well, hi guys.
Hey.
Good to have you back.
Checks in the mail.
Check is in the mail. Just keep
That's great.
I keep checking in the mail, but nothing. No. Looking at every mail I see. Oh, Jerry, why'd you go there?
She does. She looks at every mail she sees.
It's kind of true.
And
okay.
Hey, do you have us on speakerphone or something?
Are we on speakerphone this week? What
you
the
got a
hell's going on?
really
You had the radio
shitty
on
connection.
last week, and
Yeah.
No, I'm on my headset. Does it sound weird?
sounds like
it sounds like you're in the
sounds like
bathroom.
we're not important. That's
Yeah.
what it sounds.
Okay.
Sounds like we're on a headset. Wait.
It does.
How
Yeah.
about now? Does that sound
Ooh,
better?
that's so much more intimate.
Much better. Come
Oh,
on.
that's
Have you ever
Okay.
talked
That's so
on,
much more intimate. Thank you.
on anything? And he's right. Last week you had, or a couple weeks ago, you had goddamn radio on in the background.
Which was great.
And we had to tell you 4 times to turn it down. You're like, wait, hold on. Let me turn down this radio. I can't hear you. I'm like,
Well, it was all big technology. Let me just get my big old woman brain on, and so I can figure it out.
there we go.
Misinformation.
There's misinformation.
There she is.
That is a
Well,
great.
welcome.
So hey, before we get into breaking news badly, which we're already in,
Yeah, we're in there now.
we're totally in it.
We're
Let's
just
go ahead and go
entered
with it then. Let's,
No,
so-
you tell me what you want to say
well-
before I go fully inside.
Well, I did some homework
news.
with you guys. You know, I
You did
thought
some
that
homework.
I would
Oh.
I'd be on point here with you. I got some breaking news badly here for you.
You have some
Oh.
stories. That's fantastic. All right. Well,
That's actually where I was going with
Let's
this.
go. Oh, that is
because
all right.
I'm
more
sure,
drink.
I'm
More
sure,
drink, less talk time, more drink time.
and,
Go ahead,
and
just
I'm
shut
sure
up.
your breaking news badly will probably be about the tsunami that hit fucking 7 years ago or 10 years ago.
No, this is a current event. This
No,
is a current event.
I was
okay.
talking to JB. I was talking to JB,
yeah,
not
you-
you,
All
not
right.
you.
Well,
Misinformation.
sip your damn martini and shut the hell up
all
there for
right,
a second.
geez.
You're having martinis. I'm
Liz,
having wine.
you
Everybody
are,
having.
Are you having a martini? What kind of martini are you drinking?
Chicken hoagie.
Oh,
She makes the best hoagies.
Do you chicken hoagie
I do.
martini? Is
She
that really
makes
something?
a hoagie.
Chicken
Damn.
hoagie.
That
It
sounds
was
really good.
delicious.
with peppers.
That sounds delicious. I'm gonna,
And this
I'm
Italian
gonna
bread
mark
that's
that.
hard on the outside and
Chicken hoagie
soft on the
martini.
inside.
If it had a job and a car, I'd marry it.
Okay.
Jeez.
So chicken hoagie martini. What's in a chicken hoagie martini?
I was just kidding about the chicken hoagie.
Chicken, JB. Chicken.
and
What
hoagies.
else?
Yeah.
Is it like vodka or gin, or what do you do there?
Vodka. You don't want a redhead on gin. Bad things happen to good people.
I didn't know. All right. Well, there you go.
There's a website
That's
about
the
it.
beauty of only not seeing stuff.
You know,
some people
are into that. I know there's a website. So, tell us about the stories that you've come up with there, Miss
Well, here's the thing.
Make sure
I
they
was, being Orlando is a great love of mine, and being away for some time, I've always noticed that Florida comes up in the news. You have quite some stories that come out of there, and I was like, maybe it's just the media pinpointing Florida with these crazy situations that happen, and you guys get limelighted, and now everybody thinks Florida's got this crazy situation. So I found one that was up in Tennessee that I thought was comparable, that would be parallel with
Very
something
good.
that would be crazy down in Florida.
Very nice. Nice work. Sounds good. All right.
Yeah.
So let's
see.
dive in. This is
you want to know the story?
Not really, no.
this
I
is
mean,
good
after
job.
all that build
Just
up,
good job that you
I
did
think
that.
we should go to a commercial.
Yep.
I'm just now wait for it.
We're
wait
out of
for it.
time. We're
So,
out of time.
Yeah,
there
we're
was
out of
this,
time.
Tennessee man.
Thanks for it's good having you on, Misinformation. So we'll be right back, you guys. Thanks again for listening.
Thanks so much.
No, go ahead.
So there was this Tennessee man. He had sex with an ATM and a picnic table.
Wait. We got to wait for this
Mm-hmm.
clapping. Okay, so you said a chicken had sex at an ATM,
No.
and there was
there was a man,
Okay.
a Tennessee man, that had sex with an ATM and a picnic table.
What?
Yeah, I know. So I had a theory about this. This is a 49-year-old Tennessee man who was arrested for making an unusual deposit at the Murfreesboro ATM.
Ew.
Yeah.
Gross deposit.
And this guy, Lonnie, I won't give his last name, but Lonnie, he was running around this bar, and he pulled his pants down and tried to have sex with the automatic banking machine. And I thought, well, maybe, because, he's having sex with an inanimate object, which, maybe he thought it was a sexual toy, which people have those occasionally in their household, but he went directly to the source. Maybe he just didn't have a good pimp. He just wanted to have sex for money. So maybe, you know what I mean? Like, he
Sex
just
for
wanted to
money.
skip out everything else, and he went straight to the ATM, and he thought he was going to get, a return on that. So he just wasn't pimped out right.
Wow.
But then it gets better. So he gets arrested, and he's trying to have sex in this bar with this ATM. So then the police arrest him. They take him outside, and he's got his pants on at the time. Then he gets his pants back off, and there's where he's sitting.
Where
is
is
a
this
picnic
story
table.
from? Okay.
And he starts having sex with this picnic table.
All right. Okay.
Now that confused me.
Yeah.
Because
Where
not
are
that the
you-
first one didn't confuse me, but I kind of felt for him. Maybe he was
What's
trying
your
to get
source
money.
material on this? Yeah, Caterpillar. We're talking
But
with
now
DJ
he's having sex.
Keoki.
But isn't a picnic table very splintery?
Well, it depends.
It all
on,
depends on the lack of finish.
It depends on what part.
That's true.
what-
Maybe he needed to polish that picnic table.
He
Maybe
was
that was his
polishing
position
wood.
on that.
He was polishing his wood out in public on a table.
Yeah.
He was polishing his wood out in public.
Oh, so that's
It was
no-
a different.
he
It was a
didn't do
different
anything
technique.
wrong. Okay. Right, the jerking, not the wax on, not the.
Yeah, it was more of a wax something.
Off.
So, but
Let's get some other kind of music over here.
Okay, so there
So,
you go.
was
All
that
right,
your
thank you.
story?
Thank
Is
you
that-
for
is
that.
that it?
Marvelous.
Well, no, I just the guy looks like. I know you can't see his picture or anything, but he
Oh,
looks
yeah,
like
we
my
can't
school
see.
bus driver.
He
Oh,
looks like
yeah.
your
Grateful.
school bus driver. Well, let me see if I can picture that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Why you got to bring me into this?
I can't.
She just told me when she's over at my house. She's
Actually,
like,
Jerry,
"Hey,
he looks like he could be related.
I'm sure he probably
name-
is."
his name
You
could
said
be
this.
Jared-
This
Jared
out of
Johnson
Tennessee.
also.
And,
This is in Tennessee, in Murfreesboro.
oh yeah, Murfreesboro. Why didn't you say
Mhm.
Murfreesboro? You never
You
said.
should have led with that. You buried the lead on
You
that.
buried the whole Murfreesboro lead
buried the
right
whole
up
thing.
all in there.
No, I'm just kidding. You
Yeah.
did great job.
Well.
Okay, so fictional story check. Thanks. All right.
Yeah.
No, this is a true story.
Is it true? It's just so in depth
And where did you check your facts from? Just the internet? It was because I know.
Well, I have my resources.
Oh, I'm sure
It's
you
a,
do.
It's a word of mouth news story. Is that-
Emphasis
is that
on
what
the
it is?
mouth.
All
Because
right.
you know everything on the internet's true.
That's what I was good. That's where I was
All right.
going.
Well, let's cut to a little bit of real news here.
Well, this is
there
real.
is there's a real news story, and it's on Wesh.com.
That's if you're Orlando.
Did you hear that? I want to hear this commercial for Dodge. Anyway,
Yeah,
all right,
it's
let's-
Wesh is a local Orlando
Stop that.
news organization here.
Stop that.
Channel 2,
Anyway,
NBC.
WNBC.
WNBC.
U.S. Cuba reopens embassies and starts flying the Cuban flag.
Again.
So we're flying the Cuban flag now, but not the rebel flag.
Well,
Right?
you know.
What's
just can't-
did
We're
you
making
find that
amends.
Interesting. I found that very interesting. The
You're
embassies
just a big
reopened.
Confederate flag
No,
fascist.
I'm a flag
Freak.
I'm a flag. I'm a rebel
You-
flag.
Yeah, see?
Well, a space was available. Maybe that's what it is. They had to fill the spot.
Well, listen, that's a hot topic with people. They don't like to talk.
I love
about
that store.
I love that store too.
I was there today.
Were you really?
Yeah, I was picking up
Oh my
a,
god! What'd you get there?
I picked up a Keoki poster.
Oh yeah.
So, what is your feeling about this? Do you
cool.
feel upset about this?
Well,
No, it's okay. It's all right. They can fly their flag. It's okay. The
Yeah,
Cuban.
apparently you got a problem with it.
Flying a communist.
You don't like the
flag.
Cubans.
No, I love the Cubans. I want to go to Cuba too. Actually,
I love Cubans, too.
I just want to get out of that thing.
delicious
MrDemocratic.com. MrDemocratic.com says, I don't know if this is true. Content is blocked. Wow, you say. Hold on, wait. Oh, I have to wait 8 seconds. So the point of this story is that $9 trillion is missing from the Federal Reserve.
Trillion?
This time. Well, a trillion. Yeah, there's a bunch of zeros.
I think.
How do you lose that?
Yeah, exactly. Shaka
I know $5 is out of my account. How do you lose that?
Representative Alan Grayson. He's the real Batman, isn't he, Alan Grayson? Isn't he the real Batman?
No.
Oh, that's Bruce Wayne?
Yeah, that's Bruce Wayne.
That's Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne. Isn't he of the Wayne brothers, Bruce Batman?
Oh, my
I
God.
thought he
Where
was
are
a
you
Wayne.
going with all this?
No, you're getting it all mixed up.
JB.
That's a black man.
All
right. Alan Grayson questions the Fed Inspector General where $9 trillion went. So apparently it's a real story. Mr. Democratic.com.
Mr. Demo.
What do you think?
Now, is it when the guy notices it's gone, isn't that implication of him kind of admission?
Oh, the guy who's like, ooh, somebody farted in here.
Exactly. Kind of like the fart theory.
Right. He who smelt it.
What's the fart theory? I can only imagine.
Okay, I don't think
The fart
Alan
theory. There's
Grayson
people that
is
first
nine.
admit they're like, oh, someone farted, and usually it's them.
Aha. So you just admitted that you farted.
No, I didn't fart.
Is
Women
something-
don't fart.
Something stinks.
Women don't fart.
Oh. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. I heard that in college.
Yeah, we don't.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
What I heard.
So what other contributing news stories are hashtag misinformation? We'll do this as an experiment. ms.information.
I have some non-hat. Well, actually,
what do
I'm
you
going to see Shani Ray on Wednesday.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought
Yeah.
this up. Because she's actually seeing Shani Ray because Kevin Kinney is performing. And who's the special guest it's Wednesday
Lydia
night.
Lunch.
Yeah, and it's Wednesday night, right?
It's Wednesday night, and it's at
In
5
Nashville.
spot, and I'm actually around the corner from that. I was going to get Shani on the radio with you today, but she was
I know.
flight.
She's up in the
flying
air.
here now.
You talked about that last week, the Lydia Lunch thing. That's right. Oh,
No,
that's
well,
it was
she
2
had a
weeks
different
ago.
show. No, it was 2 weeks
I
ago. I
heard
was in
that
West
on some
Virginia last week.
podcast I listened
That's right. So
Oh, you missed me.
we did. That's why that's why you're here tonight.
I heart you too.
Let's
No,
not-
I'm excited. I haven't seen her in a long time, and I just love her to death.
I do too. I'm a big fan.
Kevin Kinney has a residency here at 5 spot, and he comes down here. I guess they fly down every. I just stumbled upon it on her Facebook,
Every Wednesday.
and then we just reconnected, and we chat every now and then. But she's going to be here. She's flying. She's probably landed now. She's probably in Nashville now, but they'll be here tomorrow, and I'm going to go see her. And I told her about you guys, and she said she loves you. She sends her love, and thank you so much.
Awesome. That's cool. We send our love right back to her and Kevin.
I will.
Yeah. Kevin was just, Driving and Crying was just here about a month ago. And
they
it was
were?
an
Oh, really?
awesome show, yeah.
Oh, I
they
didn't
played
see
at
it.
the Abbey.
Oh, no. I
And-
remember when they were at Johnny's filling station, I think.
No, they actually-
That was last year, I guess. Okay.
Oh, were they at Johnny's? I know they did Southern Fried Sundays, which you actually filmed.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, that was.
No, I
it
was looking on this iPad
3 years ago.
I had a different iPad that got stolen. It's on that one, but it's on my iTunes. I still have the interview. It's
Oh, you
actually
do?
out there
With Kevin?
It's like on the very first episode of the Circadian Cast. Yeah, it's
Nice.
about a 7-8 minute interview with
Kevin's awesome,
Kevin
man.
and Driving
He's
the Cry.
really,
He's awesome.
like-
He's like
he's
that
a great guy to talk to,
Yeah,
really.
He's like, it's just so full of energy.
And he's full of talent.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, no doubt.
and he's very well respected in the entire, music community,
Driving
internationally.
and Crying's no joke. What are they
No
coming on,
joke.
30 years
Dude,
now, I
yeah.
think?
And I mean, they just did this really successful European tour.
Well, he talked to me about the record that they were actually
Dude,
producing.
I
They
actually
produced a
bought their record
You did?
at
yeah.
and it's awesome. I bought it on vinyl. Like I actually bought the record.
Then or now? How long ago?
No, I bought this like about a month ago.
Recently, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
They
And it's their
released-
newest record. Yeah.
It's badass.
Yeah, it really is.
He talked to us about that on the interview, and that was a couple of years ago when Joseph was doing the Southern Fried Sunday.
Uh-huh.
For
See,
his
it all
Heartstrings,
comes
yes.
together.
What if I talk to her tomorrow and see if I can get her on the radio with you guys?
Well,
Yeah,
it would
maybe
have to be next week
next
because
week.
we're not going to be here tomorrow.
Yeah, of course.
but,
Like, I don't know what her schedule's like, but,
Oh, my God. Well, anytime
she was
Shani-
going to get on it, but she had to catch a flight.
anytime
She was
Shani
gonna-
wants to call in, she's more than welcome to.
Absolutely. And,
Okay. Yeah.
and I like
now,
how
that woman
Kevin
has
as well.
she's got a plethora of knowledge about music. That's
She's
one
a
thing that
rock
I
and
did
roll
work at Sapphire.
historian.
She
Yeah.
brought the best
Yeah,
bands in.
when she was
I
running the
thought.
Sapphire, that was the joint. That was the
Totally.
Was,
That's where it's at.
yeah, that was where it's at.
Joseph
Okay.
Martin's.
Mm-hmm.
He said so. So
I've
yeah.
got that whole interview with Joseph and Jesse actually from Ralph Fest.
Oh, nice.
on
Oh,
this.
really?
I've never
I have
released
yet to.
it.
I have
I've
never been to Ralph Fest yet because I've been across the country,
Well-
and I'm
That's like an institution in this town now, and it's.
I
very,
know. I'm
mean,
so proud of you guys.
Yeah,
putting that,
it's like,
how
you know,
it's all come together.
Jeff Sweat.
Yep, and multiple
Yeah,
venues.
Jeff-
Have you had Jeff in here, by the way?
No, we tried to work something out, but there's some kind of weird stigma where people don't want to come in here unless they have something to promote. Which I'm like, you
Oh,
don't
come
get,
on, I can get Jeff in here.
Get it. You don't
Have you
get
noticed
it.
since
I
I've come on board,
I don't wanna
the
get
people
it.
that
no,
are?
yeah, I do.
So
I know.
I'll
I've been
get
paying
Jeff in.
attention.
Well, they do
Sure.
have something important.
Jerry's doing a
Education.
great
You know,
job.
they're educating the listeners. You know, of what's the haps.
Exactly.
What's
That-
going on.
and that's exactly why I'm doing this. To be honest with you, because I'm trying to like. You know what, JB? I'm going to wait in the car. Okay, I'll be back in a minute, guys.
Roll up the windows too. Make
I
sure
want
you roll
him
up the
to
windows.
Yeah, I'm rolling up the windows.
Studio. Take you out here like an armadillo by the tail or whatever. Okay.
Let's get some other kind of music up in
Great relaxed feeling out here.
Oh, yes.
You know, some people are into that. I know there's a website. Those tiny little hands that make my cock look so big. That's what I'm thinking. A couple pictures. Turn left and then turn right. You got to do both of those, dude. It's true.
Ambidextrous.
Amber Alert dexterous.
So
Yep, Amber Alert dexterous.
misinformation.
Okay. Oh, did you hear about this, you guys, Juice guys? Did you hear the Groove Shark founder, co-founder, dies at the 28th? Josh Greenberg, co-founder.
Oh, yeah, he was like 28 years old or something?
Yeah, the recently shuttered music streaming service Groove Shark. They were before everybody.
Yeah, I didn't read into it more on how he died. How did he die?
Well, Gainesville, Florida Police Department says there's no evidence of foul play or suicide. He was found dead in his Florida home on Sunday. He was 28 years old. The report goes on to say from Mashable.com that Greenberg founded Groove Shark in 2006, Sam Tarantino, when the pair were just 19 and the students of the University of Florida. The service emerged as a music industry transitioned from rampant illegal download to legal streaming, but Groove Shark, I guess, just didn't make the jump there. So anyway, yeah, there's no real conclusive details. It's all more fluff on this about the details of his death. So
Oh, that's sad. I mean, that's a young age. It's a very young age.
28, yeah, that's a rough way to go. And especially with like, oh, we created this thing before it was cool, and now it's cool, and now, wow, all of a sudden, I'm dead. Is there somebody there? Hello?
Hello? What are you doing?
Yeah, to see.
Yeah, what are you... Shield misinformation. What are you doing there?
We don't want to witness any domestic
I'm
abuse.
listening. He's giving me lots of details about something.
I know,
I'm
but what are you really
Jerry,
doing?
I'm listening, okay?
You're listening as you're doing what? In the kitchen?
Oh, I was pouring a glass of wine.
Oh,
Good for you. Oh, you moved from the chicken
You were
to
just pouring a
hoagie
glass
martini.
of wine. You were picking up the bottle and you were slamming it on the counter and you were fucking kicked a cat.
And you were
then
saying,
you were
like,
like
things
you
under
walked
your breath.
into a room with
It
the
is not
television
angry
on.
wine time. It is
I'm-
not angry wine time.
I know you. I know you drink the best White Zinfandel available in a box.
Oh, and box. You know, that's how I roll.
I know. Shit, you brought the revolution. You make
I'm glad that you
sangria.
brought that up, actually.
Well,
Yeah, I like it.
You make the best sangria out of box wine that I've ever
I
had.
was going to say, you know, I was just in West Virginia, and my son gave me some cherry moonshine. And it was, I mean, moonshine I've had white lightning before, and it burns you. You felt like you've had white lightning. But now, cherry moonshine, it's delicious. And it's scary that it's that delicious. So when I was in L.A., my roommate and I came up with this thing called moongria. And we basically make sangria and sneak in moonshine in it.
Oh, that's cool. I like it.
Yeah.
That sounds delicious.
Well, it is delicious, but then you just end up with a hot mess later with people like
all
drunk.
all totally jacked up and whatnot.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
Didn't think that part out.
Right.
We just thought-
the whole containment plan for the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, well, what do you do with the bodies?
Drunk people. Right. Yeah, what do you do? I guess traditionally incinerate them. Or as...
You have to go to the hog farm.
Right. That doesn't sound like it's going to be working out good for anybody.
No.
We're broadcasting live. Anyway, you hear
Bad-
about the you hear about this lady on the news.
What lady
here's
on
the,
the news?
here's
That's
the
pretty
video.
vague.
Hold on. Here's the video.
I can't see it.
You can see it. Come on, don't
Listen.
act like you
For some
can't
quick
see it.
final thoughts tonight. Now, this won't take long, but it's important. 4 United States Marines are now dead. Climate change didn't kill them. Lack of free community college didn't kill them. The income gap, wage inequality, nope, not those things either. Gay marriage, nope. Oh, white racism, not that either. So what did? President Obama, if you won't say it, I will. Radical Islam. This is not workplace violence. This is not a criminal act with motives unknown. This is terrorism. The suspected shooter, Mohammed Abdulaziz, a devout Muslim. Do I care that he seemed like an all-American young man? Do I care that he was good at mixed martial arts or a smart, quiet
I don't care
guy?
about any of this
Do I
shit.
care that his high school friends wouldn't classify
she's ruining
him
my
as
good time
overly
right now.
religious? No, I don't give a flying you-know-what about any of that.
So there you go. So that is
What the
from
frick
Tommy's
was
Red,
that?
White, and Blue Unfiltered Thoughts. The slaughter of whatever. OAN Network is the network. So I've never even heard of OAN.
Is he linked to ISIS or Al?
Okay, so it's all just like
Someone gave her Adderall.
goopily goppily story about this girl. In an unrelated story, have you seen from HeatWorld.com, Jennifer Lawrence confesses to getting an inaccurate tattoo?
Oh, I saw that.
And now the word inaccurate tattoo, that's interesting to me. Explain to me what it exactly
if you're
inaccurate
if you're getting
tattoo is.
the HeatWorld.com
Is that when you-
says if you're getting a tattoo, at least you do some research before you're inked for life. Sadly, for Jennifer Lawrence, she forgot to do just that, and lately she's been sporting a tiny tattoo, which is luckily skin-colored but grammatically wrong. During a recent interview at Comic-Con, J-Law admit they're calling her J-Law? J-Law admits she got H2O inked on her right hand during an outing with her Hunger Game co-star Liam Hemsworth family, which is cool. He's cool.
Well,
super cool.
Here's the thing.
How do you screw that up? Oh, so she just had H2 and O, so it wasn't like the oxygen symbol. Wait, is that what it is? Yeah, that's what. So
I know what
that's
it is.
H2O.
Does she not know her periodic chart?
Right, maybe not.
Do you know
Yeah.
yours?
Oh, you know, I remember
At a
gold
certain-
because it was AU, and I remember like AU, give me back my gold.
Right. At a
go.
certain age, though, I heard women lose their periodic chart, isn't that?
No, that's not true at all.
No,
they
I heard
did
that.
bleed till they die.
But we still keep the inner thoughts. Don't worry.
They don't fart, though. I know. I heard that also.
I actually heard, and I can't really trust the source because this person bleeds for like 5 days.
Did Gary tell you this?
And doesn't die. So I don't know if it's real or not. But
Oh, just it's an invincibility thing. Superiority.
Well,
I know.
I got you. So rawstory.com, we're wrapping it up. We're going to wrap it up with rawstory.com. Fox's Brian Kilmeade, just like a Saturday Night Live skit, says, why aren't we clearing the waters of sharks so ocean swimming kids be safe? Wow.
Right?
That's Fox's Brian Kilmeade. This classic from rawstory.com. Just almost like it's a damn scripted Saturday Night Live skit. I mean, you can't
Totally.
do it better. He's like, why can't we
they're-
clear the water of the sharks?
They're gonna start making these kits at IKEA
How
now
does sand
to
work?
be shark proof. Yeah.
I got a shark-proof
It's
kit.
It's an ocean. They get the water, we get the land. It works out that way. We've had this deal for a long time.
Speaking of sharks, did you see that video? Did you see that video? That surfer, Mickey.
You mean the one that's saturated all over Facebook?
Oh my God! I saw it too many times. I'm glad he's still safe.
I think it needs to be reposted one more time.
I
didn't get it the first 1,000 times.
yeah,
One more
right.
time I would do.
That's the thing about
that fighting shark. Yeah, he won the whole thing just based off of that.
he
that
punched
was
him.
like the unwritten criterion of the thing. All right, so what do
I
I
think
got
they
there?
need a rematch.
Oh, so I got
Yeah, that would be good. A rematch.
Entertainment.dose.com. What?
Oh, look, I can see
what
is that?
This is what top athletes look like without their clothes on. So go to entertainment.dose.com and you can see these pictures we're looking at. Holy shit!
That girl
Wow,
is jumping
she's
on the
fucking
moon.
Stacked, dude. Well, look at that one.
And I like how
She's
it's
flying
not
naked.
It's not inappropriate.
It's
I mean,
not
you can't really
inappropriate.
see
It looks
anything.
really classy.
You can actually
and
post
really
these pictures.
Amazing.
Anywhere you want.
Well, define inappropriate.
Oh wow, look at that.
Inappropriate is like when you come
So
over
is this
with a
really
box
big girl
of
in-
wine and you fucking make sangria out of fucking goddamn chicken and
chicken
and
you
red
showed me a
peppers.
chicken hoagie
I
martini.
believe it.
It's
I
a chicken
believe your liver
hoagie
thanked me for
sangria.
that. Thank you very much.
No, your chicken hoagie sangria was it was good at first, but then
You don't.
the bread
you don't
got all
even know.
soggy, and then
I'm bringing Moongria next time I see you.
Moongria.
Moongria. And you're welcome.
All right, I'm gonna eat your Moongria.
That's where it's at.
With some chicken hoagies.
I should just mail you some. I'm going to mail you moonshine from here, and then you guys have to drink it next time I talk.
All
Today
right.
I went and bought 80 pounds of pork.
What?
That's Jessica.
Oh my goodness.
That is Jessica.
What's her name?
Yeah, what's her
I love
name?
Jessica Foley. She just had a birthday.
She sure did. It was at Southern Fried Sunday, which I DJ'd at, and she had 21
Oh, you
bands.
did?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was this Sunday.
It was incredible. I wasn't there.
He wasn't there
I
because
was
he was wrestling with
I had a
stomach turds.
Poo poo belly.
Poo poo belly. Yeah.
I had a poo poo belly.
That was an unfeng shui.
It's dinner
it wasn't-
time.
It wasn't Southern Fried Sunday. It was like Southern refried
Sunday. Yeah, gross.
Short pants.
Can you?
Oh,
Let's
boy.
get a visual on that. Okay.
You won't see them.
Let's pull up the website.
People are having dinner. People are having supper right now.
I know.
You're
It's
in the
dinner time.
central time zone. It's 9 o'clock. here.
Not anymore. But she's in a different zone.
It depends. Yeah, and then if you go further west, it's a different time zone.
That's
you got to
true.
think about the world.
Hey.
The world sees this.
She looks like an alien. That girl, the athlete girl, the naked one.
Yeah, she does. Hey,
Entertainment
is anyone
dot
able to
com.
call in while she's on the line?
No, we can only get one
geez.
call at a
Well,
time.
let's get rid of this
we gotta
bitch,
upgrade.
okay?
Oh my God, that's misinformation you're talking about.
I know, that's the straight information.
I can only do a three-way on my phone. I don't know what's up with you guys.
Hey,
Yeah, we
okay.
were doing a three-way
So
tonight.
let's
That's
do
what I
this. Call Jason. Call Jason. I want to bring Jason in on this. Who called
What's
him?
Jason? Do you know who Jason's at?
Jason Kennard. The one. Do you have his number?
Oh, but he
Oh, you want to call him? Yeah, I have his number.
Yeah, call him right now, and let's do a three-way.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we'll do a surprise.
Yeah, I'll call him.
Hopefully-
I don't know if he'll answer. He might be working.
Well, hopefully he won't be on set right now like he was last week when he called in when I left. Which is like, go ahead and do your thing, and while you're doing that, we'll talk about last week's episode after I left.
The revolution has begun.
Revolution. Ooh, I like the revolution.
Give him a call.
I'm going to try and three-way him.
Yeah,
Okay.
do it.
To your imagination.
Okay.
A revolution is a dramatic change in ideas or practice. This is a revolution, a dramatic change. This is the Art Army.
Hell yeah, dude. Artarmy.org.
By the way, Keoki got back to me and said it was his pleasure to do this. I thanked him, and he said it was my pleasure. See you Saturday.
Glorious.
That was a really good interview.
Artarmy.org. I want to bring this down. I want to talk a little bit about artarmy.org. It's a great organization. They're working to be as nonprofit as possible. And basically, they follow a simple credo. Everyone is an artist.
Must have lost her.
What happened? Is
Pick
this
it up.
her?
I'm sure it is.
Oh, hey, did we lose? You calling back in? Is this misinformation?
I
Misinformation?
No Kennard,
Yeah,
right?
I dropped it. No, he went straight to voicemail.
Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. He's
No
on.
worries.
He's on set. Last week he was on set.
Yep. But he did
Yeah,
call
he's
in.
out doing-
He thought he was actually calling a job, and found out it was just JB
What?
Webb, and was like, I don't have time for this shit.
Well, he would have recognized me. What's the 213?
No, I know. No, hey, it's not you.
Yeah, he's got it as
It's
don't
me.
pick up.
It's
Oh, I
me.
know it's not me. Okay.
It's definitely not you.
Are you getting more of an accent? Last week you didn't seem to have as much of an accent as you have this
I
week.
think that the more I'm
or 2
around Southern
weeks.
people, my accent starts to get
Yeah,
thicker.
of course. You got that
It's like
Tennessee
when I lived
twang
in New
kicking,
York, it was
big
all
time.
coffee.
Yeah, I got the Tennessee twang kicking in.
Totally.
Okay, that is a thing apparently.
And you got that New York nuisance.
Well, I was raised in West Virginia, so and then
Don't give me
around
that
my
face.
Family.
Coal miner's daughter. That's right. I remember that. Let's see,
That's right, the coal miner's granddaughter.
I was
so
a coal,
it gets thicker.
I was a coal miner's mistress's illegitimate gay son. So what do you think about that?
Well, Bobby's doing well.
Jessica. Hey.
I love her cackle. She's got a cackle.
Too much information.
It's like a beautiful cackle.
So we need to get a nice. Oh.
What the hell's happening?
What is?
Oh, somebody else is
I know you're getting a phone call.
Hey, let's.
Oh, wait.
Let's see who it is.
This is Shannon. This is Shannon Holt. I can't hang up on her.
Oh,
hold on.
Shannon
I can't
Holt.
join them. Why can't I join them?
Who's
Hold
Shannon?
on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I can't.
Hold on.
Oh. Who do I have?
Hi,
here?
Shannon.
Hello, Shannon. No.
Shannon
I
Holt.
dropped her. I'm so sorry. Oh, I didn't want to.
Why is Shannon calling
Wait,
in?
can I pay to get 2 calls at once? What
I don't
am
know.
I doing?
I'll
Let
pay-
me look into that.
Can I pay to shut
Let
you
me
the
look
hell
at
up?
it. You can. You have
I
done
don't
it.
think
You've
I-
done
yeah.
it many times.
I'm gonna make it
remember?
rain.
Oh, okay.
In a minute.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
He cut my mic. How'd he cut my mic?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was my mic was conveniently cut off when JB Webb.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Well,
Those tiny little
I don't
hands
know.
that make my cock look so big. That's what I'm thinking.
It's true. It does.
Oh,
That's a
who's
good
this?
thing for you.
Hey.
This is JB Webb who's calling in.
You know what they had?
This is Big Cunt.
Bit what?
Yep, I'm Big Cunt at NotCunt.com.
What?
Hey,
Take that call.
You had my predecessor, Big Country.
Okay. That's not
I'm the Big Cunt. Yeah, I play brand new classic rock and roll and brand new space old school hip hop. All time.
All right. Okay. Welcome to WJBW.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, girl?
Hello.
Hey!
What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Hey! I can't believe I actually got on your show.
You got through.
You know,
we
you
got
through.
Sheila that's pissed off.
Sheila is calling back.
Sheila is pissed. Hold on, let me see. Should I drop?
Oh, man.
No, hold
Like
on.
Battle of
Shannon
the
Holt.
Broads on
Welcome.
this show.
Shannon Holt.
Shannon, what are you
Yes.
doing, girl?
The applause that she deserves. Hold on, Sheila. Sheila, hold on.
That's good to listen to your show, and I just wanted to be a part of it.
Oh, are you listening?
I'm listening.
What are you doing?
I've
Awesome.
heard all of the
Oh my God, Shannon is so hot.
about the chicken hoagie martini, and like everything.
Oh, there you
Awesome.
go. Okay,
That
good.
Keoki interview was awesome.
Did you have the brandy Keoki at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was delicious.
Super cool.
was
Super
so
cool that you guys got
So
him.
how are you doing? Miss Shannon Holt, a superstar in her own right. Thank
That's
you for
right.
calling in. How you doing?
Oh, so good.
What are you
so
doing? What are
good.
you up to? What are you up to?
Are you painting any bodies?
You got naked bodies? You painting naked bodies? What are you going to come in?
Yesterday I painted some cool
Set that up.
zombies for a folk band or jam band called Bath Salt Zombies in Daytona. So
Right.
at the Main Street Station bar there.
Well, we'll get.
And
We
just
want to
had
get.
had a great time with that.
We want to get you in studio here, and
Again.
you'll paint somebody live on the
Yeah.
air. Well, we'll
We
do
need
that.
to-
We'll
we
set
need to
that
bring
way
a
up.
video
We need to
for
Yeah,
that.
we'll get the video.
Oh
on that.
yeah.
We should, you should bring that
Yeah,
back.
absolutely.
You
I mean, it is the 21st
You know,
century
some
again,
people
right?
are into that. I know there's a website.
Well, we can paint.
There's a website.
How
for
about
that.
painting Jerry?
You know, some people are into
No.
that. I know there's a website.
Well, how about painting an armadillo?
Hey,
A humanely treated armadillo.
That's right. The armadillo that's treated correctly.
we could get the Queen of Critters.
Uh-oh, hold on.
Is
All
that?
right. Well, Shannon, ShannonHoltArt.com. Thanks for calling in.
We love you, girl.
Hang tight. Hold on. We got to get this other call.
Hold
All
up.
right. So welcome back. Welcome back, Misinformation. Thank you for
Misinformation.
calling back in.
That was Shannon Holt that was
we
calling
had to
in.
say hi to our
Yeah.
buddy, our pal, Shannon
She's
Holt.
listening.
She's going to come in.
Oh,
and
nice.
She's going to body paint some naked person in here.
Not me.
No, not Jerry, though, but that's
'Cause,
what
I mean,
that's what everybody wants.
use
So-
liquid
You know,
latex.
some people are into that. I know
Well,
there's a website.
unless she wants to paint an anaconda.
You know, some people are into that.
I will.
I know there's a website.
She may not have enough paint for that.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't. You know. It's not like we're gonna pay her. You know, and she's gonna. That'd be a lot of paint.
There's going to be a lot of work there.
It's too much
I want
work.
some
And
heavy
you know what?
lifting.
I don't have that kind of time. You know, I mean,
Nobody does.
so
Nobody here has that kind of time.
no,
Jerry.
we don't want
God's sakes.
we don't want to
So,
want that.
All right.
so you're going to go see Saturday's Keoki. You're going to go see him Saturday?
Hell
Absolutely.
yeah. Who's not?
We'll both
It's
be there.
downtown
Oh, nice.
Peak. Peak is taking
Well,
over
I'm not.
Suite
I'm not.
B, right?
Well, you should jump on a plane or something because that's shit's gonna go off. I mean, you heard the interview. He's
Yeah, it was great. You guys did a really good job with that. Good job.
He's such a talented guy. I mean, that was a privilege to have that guy. It
really was.
So we're grateful.
No,
for that.
I was a big fan. I saw him in New York, and I saw him down in or Miami years ago. I was in art school. It was great.
Well, you're going to be
He's
impressed.
been a
Keep listening, because we got some special guests that are going to be part of this in the future.
And it may rhyme with Symbol Jollins.
Well, even
Don't
more
tease
people.
me now. Don't tease me.
With Bimble
and not even, you know what? Not more than that. Actually, I wasn't even thinking of him.
Oh,
so-
you weren't? Oh,
No,
I'm
I'm
so
actually
sorry.
thinking. Yeah.
I-
So, and let's not give away these surprises.
Yeah, why are
okay?
you doing that, Jerry?
I'm not. You're the one.
It's
all,
like you
Oh,
ruin
I'm doing
Christmas.
that.
Don't ruin Christmas.
Oh, I'm sorry. Don't go looking in my closet.
Jeez,
There's
man.
a whole bunch of
You know
stuff
what?
in there.
Jeez.
Bag of dildos. Bag of dildos.
How long have we been doing this now? We've been doing this for 2 hours.
Some people are into that. I know there's a website.
What?
There's a website for that.
I bet you told everybody when the Titanic came out that the boat sank. Jeez.
What?
And I told him that fucking Leonardo Crapio
Okay,
fucking
told
died.
the wet sprocket.
And by Crapio, I mean Carpio, or however you pronounce it, because he's actually, I really do like him.
Carpe diem?
He's a great actor.
Who? Leonardo DiCaprio?
I like that guy.
I like that guy, too.
He plays some really
I
good
don't even
roles.
say the name of my own thing right. It's Bubble You, Bubble, Bubble You. It's Bubble You, Bubble, Bubble You, Bubble.
It's
Bubble You, Bubble, Bubble.
It's like having bubble gum in your mouth.
Bubble You, Bubble, Bubble You.
Bubbaloo's.
Anyway,
.com.
Bubbaloo's. Oh, wait, let me do that. Hold on.
Oh, you know?
Award-winning Bubbaloo's Bodacious Barbecue, Orlando's favorite since 1986. Bubbaloo's Bodacious Barbecue has been recognized by USA Today, Southern Living, the New York Times, and the Food Network. Bubbaloo's Bodacious Barbecue. Get some of this stuff in your face.
Bubbaloo's Bodacious Barbecue. It's delicious.
WJBW Orlando, the very first quasi-radio web show. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, now that we're back, before we leave completely, let's talk about street jelly. Yeah, and we're also going to talk about a new sponsor that we're going to have next week. Actually, I think we got two sponsors. Willspub.org.
Oh,
will
yeah.
definitely be a sponsor.
Willspub.org. We're just going to give them that.
Yep.
We don't even
And
need to
he's
ask.
he's
We're not
definitely
gonna
going to be a
ask
sponsor.
permission. But when it comes to time to pay the bar tab, then I guess.
Yeah, we'll work
have
that
to-
out for you.
okay,
We'll get a free PBR for you. That's
Vagina? A free
half
vagina?
half
Wait.
drunk.
What? A half drunk
Yeah,
PBR?
yeah,
Okay,
well,
that
you know,
doesn't-
maybe.
Is
you
that
know,
like a?
if I'm there,
yeah.
you
are
give it
a
sip.
half drunk PBR. Okay.
So,
I
and
know.
we're also
What's
going to
that?
have a new sponsor with Dana. Dana's going to be a sponsor here.
Who that is?
Dana's got Dana Johnson, my wife. With
What is she doing?
She's got her own hair salon.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So her salon, what's her salon's name?
It's just she's got her own studio. It's called
Pancetta. It's in Winter Park.
DJ Salon. It's
called the Badass Salon that
Yeah.
Jerry's
Well, you
wife
got to
works
give the
at.
logistics.
Yep, it's in Winter Park and it's
Winter
called
Park. So
Badass.
it's you know,
It's called
if you want your hair done awesome, her
Monkey
phone
See
number
Monkey Hairdo is
is 321-663-3209.
Nice.
Yeah. So
You lucked up with that one. Let me tell you, she's a cool
yeah,
lady.
your wife is attractive. Have you
Well.
ever seen her?
Yeah, she's hot. I don't know why she's with you. It's amazing.
That's what I
what?
said.
Really? You don't know why she's with me?
What's going on?
Okay.
Are you a tax write-off?
How does that? And at
So,
the right angles, you look like Brad Pitt, but only from Fury, the movie Fury.
It's called Furry, not Fury.
Oh, it's called Furry?
pronounced Furry.
Oh, I'm
Furry.
sorry.
Furry, which is what Andrew
I got a
Spears'
part-time-
back looks
I
like.
got a part-time job fluffing porn stars.
I just had to throw Andrew in there because, you know, I plug him in
Oh,
any,
yeah,
any chance I get.
Actually, did
I know
you
you
know
try
it's
to plug
Robin Williams'
Andrew.
death at like his birthday, and Andrew posted a beautiful portrait of.
Everyone knows I'm Tisco.
I saw that.
Nobody
It was very.
Isn't that great? I was on the plane when he drew that.
You were on the plane when he drew that? Really?
Yeah, he does these. Well, we were flying either to L.A. or back to Orlando. I can't remember which way we were going.
He always draws. Yep.
He always does these doodles on the plane, and
Well, we got to get him in
it was
here
interesting
once again.
When all the plane,
Remind
because it was right after the death, and anybody who passed by to go to the restroom or just walking around on a plane ride, they just noticed him drawing, and they were all very touched by it. And I thought that was really cool. But he got a lot of response because everybody can emotionally connect with that. Because it was a big loss. I think they lost one of our greats.
I heard that.
She's serious. She's talking serious.
I was being
He
serious.
still has the original, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. So, look at that. Look at the picture. Yeah.
That's the craziest. Have you seen that video? That was ridiculous.
You have to see this video, Sheila. I wish I could share this without, I don't want to post this on, my page because I have friends and family on it.
Oh, you can message me that. Message it.
How can I do that? Can I share it via message?
Yeah, you just send the link to me.
Send as message. Oh,
yeah, send
okay.
as
So wait, I
You
can
guys
send
need
it
an
to you
IT
too.
guy.
Oh, so here, look.
This is
There's Sheila, and hold on.
grade.
So while we're still on, I'm not going to wrap up
you
until
doing
you
it?
got to
You're
see.
on the- okay, we're
'cause,
broadcasting live, so you can tutorial this.
I will totally
do it for all the people that are senior citizens
let's
like
see
yourself.
it. Oh,
How
there's
does they
Sheila.
do it?
I need.
No, you got to explain it better.
Give me nouns and adjectives.
Sending
the verbs.
as a message.
Okay, so I'm sending the message. Message is sent.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
So
check it out.
you need to check this out and listen to the audio because I'll play the audio.
Oh, you just sent it to me too.
I
Cool.
told you.
Oh,
That's
thank you.
so that way you can
Oh,
play
that's
it.
what took you long.
See it?
Took you a long time.
Took me long. Oh, and now I got the actual link.
Took you a long time.
But
What's
the
it called?
visual, I don't. It's called funny face. I guess I don't
Funny
know.
face.
It's
Okay, it's crazy.
I
video.
can't believe that it's actually on Facebook, which it's probably going to be taken down any minute. Oh yeah, now it's just called.
Was it Prince on it?
Now it's gone. Oh wait, no, you still got it. Okay, good. Oh, can I bring it up? I have some voicemails.
I'd like to hear some voicemails.
I think I have some voicemails. Hold on.
Oh my God! I can't believe it. That is wrong in all the wrong ways.
That's not you, is it, Sheila?
I can't erase this from my brain now. You realize that? I need medication now.
What's funny is I brought that up. I was showing that when Narco was speaking, and I apologize, Narco, if you're listening, because I kind of
Edwin.
How does that get that
Oh,
way?
wait, hold on, wait.
There's a lot flapping around there.
Wait.
That's
Sheila.
Yeah.
Sheila. Hold on. We're listening to some messages here.
So we're going to do
Okay.
a little voicemail before we get out of here.
It's full blown herpes. So I got that ointment cream. It's okay.
Hold on.
Hold on,
Let me see if I can rewind.
So there's this line, and explain to everybody that you've got this line.
407-379-9529. A lot of the times I get missed calls for Edwin.
This guy, Edwin.
Edwin. Apparently he rides a bicycle, he sells real estate, and I'd love to meet him and talk to him, but he's missed several opportunities through the voicemail. Like we played all these messages of people trying to
And it's funny.
meet up with
The
him.
people calling, trying to call in.
And,
But he
leave the
sells real
screen
estate
door
by riding a
open.
bicycle?
We
We don't know
It's weird.
because
It's really weird.
the
Anyway.
messages that are left for Edwin are just out of this world.
So yeah, so the whole thing. So here's a message we received.
Oh, hey, Edwin. It's Richard. Went to the doctors. You're right. It's full blown herpes.
What?
So I got that ointment cream. It's okay.
Richard.
But my ball sack looks like a bunch of mosquitoes been all up. Itchy as fuck. I guess I can deal with it.
What?
But it's herpes, no joke.
No joke.
So,
okay.
Yeah, you need to go to doctor too.
Weird. This is getting weird. The Edwin side is getting weird. Dude, what the hell?
Full herpes. His
He's
his
like-
ball
His
sack
ball
looks like
sack looks
like
really
mosquito
bad, I guess.
bites.
He's
Oh
like,
my
this
god!
is Richard.
He's-
I guess full blown
Say
herpes.
that again.
Do you call him Dick if he's Richard? Dick's having some herpes in his ball sack full?
Hey, JB, it's Jill. Give me a call. I was planning on being there tonight. So I just need the address
I'm just
so I
getting
can
it.
get there.
I'm just getting
All right,
the message.
bye.
Oh, that was
sorry, my bad.
They don't do phones?
Let's go back to. Hold on. Let's go back to Richard. Hold on.
Oh, hey, Edwin. It's Richard. Went to the doctors. You're right. It's full blown herpes.
You're right. He said
So I
you're
got
right.
that ointment cream. Yeah, okay. But my boss.
That's a gift that keeps on giving.
Bunch of mosquitoes been all up. Itchy as fuck.
What'd he say?
I guess I can deal with it, but it's herpes, no joke. So, yeah, he needs to go doctor.
What did he say?
I thought he said something about mosquitoes.
He said his ball sack looks like a
bunch of mosquitoes bit it.
Maybe a bunch of mosquitoes bit it.
I don't know. We gotta hear that.
No one.
Dude.
Who's going to touch that? That's not. He's going to be a
Looks like a
friendly
bunch
man.
my ball sack looks like a bunch of mosquitoes bit it. Oh my god! Wow, herpes is no joke, I guess.
You know, love is a light switch away, and it's unfortunate because they won't know that until the next day.
You know, some people are into that. I know there's a website.
What?
There must be.
That wasn't him.
That was it.
That was him in the past.
Jeez.
But that don't go away.
No, that's herpes is for life.
Herpes ain't no joke.
Hey, no joke.
Hold on, let me see what I got here in the recording.
He's got a knapsack.
Hold on. Yeah, he's got a nappy sack.
A nappy sack.
That looks like a hacky sack.
Yeah.
Been all chewed
It's
up.
a
on.
nappy sack is what a bunch of girls used to play with in college.
Yeah, well, they play with all kinds of sacks, but,
I
you know.
guess.
Here's a note. Boys, you got to take care of your sacks.
Yeah, you do.
You do.
I
You know,
manscape
that's
that shit
that's
every
a good,
day.
That's a good message to give out to
Yep.
young men and gentlemen of this world.
Because when you hit like 50,
Manage
it drops
your sack.
to your knees. You know that, right?
Yeah,
I know.
you start slinging that thing over your shoulder.
I thought it became a part of your chin.
Well, Sheila, I know that your boyfriends, they're in their 60s and 70s. You know what I'm talking about. They're
Oh, honey,
also
I only date people that have Black American Express.
touching.
Come on.
Yeah, exactly. So they're in their
Racist
60s and
that.
70s, and their balls are dropped down to the floor.
I don't care where their balls are.
Exactly. You pull that black out. Once you go black, you never go back. That's what, and that's American Express.
Wow.
You're welcome, American Express. You can use that.
But we need to get them as a sponsor. There you go.
Totally. That's AmericanExpress.com is one of the sponsors tonight. Once you go black, you never go back.
Proud and have played with so many amazing people. Ever be heard again.
Wow, that was really loud compared to what we're talking. So it's already 9:30. We gotta wrap this shit up. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean to
Wrap
cuss.
it up.
It's like, I'll wrap it up like a chicken hoagie.
See, if he would have wrapped it up, he wouldn't be dealing with his herpes.
There you go.
I'm not dealing with any herpes.
Yeah, you're
You
dealing
just-
with herpes, Jerry.
And listen,
It's all out there.
I
The public-
apologize in
public
advance
eye.
to all of our herpes listening
You know,
fans
some
out there.
people are into that. I know there's a website.
If if you need a support group, you can go to herpes.com and I think there's medications out there. I've seen commercials.
Go to idon'thaveherpes.com.
I love herpes.com. We'll help you
I
out.
don't have herpes.com. It's
Oh,
the
what?
site that'll help you. So you've gotta
If you
go-
want to be incognito.
I think it's the silent disease no one talks about.
Sheila.
Incognito.
Sheila. That's why she's called Sheila. It's because Sheila.
Wait, did
To hell yeah.
Her real
What?
name's is Beth, but everyone's Sheila.
Beth,
Is it
Are
really?
we gonna play?
Jeez,
Are we gonna play Kiss and hear Beth?
Beth,
No, we're gonna roll. Oh, stop! You're ruining. You're killing us. we just had DJ Keoki on. Please.
And I
Don't-
appreciate you.
Come on, don't bring
you
us back down into the
not
trailer-
talking in some of
trailer
your
park.
stupid voices with Keoki.
What? Oh, me?
And by stupid, I mean really super
What
funny.
do you mean? How dare you? Do you really? Oh, do you? Do you? Do you really? Oh,
We love you a long time.
I spit on you.
I spit on you.
Well, let's wrap it up here.
Yeah, please.
Thank you, Miss Sheila.
Wrap that
thank
rascal.
you,
Yes.
misinformation.
Sheila.
Misinformation.
We love you, girl.
Thank you for calling in, hanging out with us. Breaking news.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We'll see you
Tag
next
us
week.
on Twitter. Are you on Twitter?
Yeah, see you next week.
Are you on Twitter?
I am on it, but do I use it? No.
No, I don't
Okay,
either.
that's
That's for young people. We're too old for that shit.
I was asking.
Not yet. No,
Not yet.
I haven't been that. That's where I get tech tardy. I don't keep up with my social media. I need to. I got. It's on my to-do list.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Misinformation, for joining us. We'll talk with you next time. All right. So thank you so much. That's Sheila Bailey, Misinformation, our new co-host, telephonic co-host on Breaking News Badly.
Breaking News Badly.
That's a good job, Jerry, on adding all that stuff here. I'm going to play a little bit of the very talented Mr. Daniel Dennis. This is a track from a few years ago, but it's a healthy. You got to get healthy sometimes. So let's enjoy. Let's enjoy Daniel Dennis.
It was nice being here. By the way, thanks for having me.
Making some turkey burgers. Hey, brother,
this is a great show. Chris Domingo.
It was a great Chris Domingo
at Narco.
That's fantastic.
Awesome.
DJ Keoki. Go see DJ Keoki.
This Saturday at Peak downtown.
Go see him Saturday Peak downtown.
For the Sweet Bee.
Peek, right?
Yeah,
Is that right?
Peek, like peekaboo.
There you go. All right. Yeah. So Daniel Dennis, close us out. Thanks, Jerry, for coming in.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you
Thanks
for
for having
setting up
me.
all those interviews. We appreciate everyone that hangs out with us.
Wait till you see what's coming.
WJBW.
You can't even say your own call letters.
I told you. I said,
Jeez,
next
time.
Networks.com.
We'll see you next time, whatever.
Yeah. We making turkey burgers. We making motherfucking turkey burgers. Well, step one, you get yourself some turkey breast. To step two, I found the red onions the best. To step three, y'all gonna need some motherfucking cheese, jalapenos, motherfucker, if you know what I mean. All those other turkey burgers, they be faking. If you wanna do it right, you gotta use some bacon. Thick cut, slim cut, it don't matter. Just remember bacon grease will sometimes splatter. We making turkey burgers, motherfucker. We make a motherfucking turkey burgers. Yeah. We make a turkey burgers. Cause you know what we like to do. We make a turkey burgers. Yeah. Take a turkey breast and make a ball. Not too big and not too small. Toast your buns, y'all almost done. It's turkey burgers, motherfucker, and it's so much fun. We make a turkey burger. We make a motherfucking turkey burgers with jalapenos. We make a turkey burger. We make a motherfucking turkey burgers. Yeah, we make a turkey burgers, motherfucker. We watching our weight. 49. And it's 95. We make a turkey burger.